And welcome back to Kaunas in Lithuania. I'm joined once again by my partner in crime, Ralph Farquharson.
Hi.
And you join us for the late afternoon, early evening session of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships. This session is junior women, 63 and 72 kilo classes. They will be run as two back-to-back flights, and these classes, Ralph, are always wonderful entertainment.
Yeah, for sure. And so far, all the session been more than interesting. So I don't think it's going to be any different. So sit back and watch some great powerlifting.
We keep saying, can it possibly be as good as the last one?
Keep on getting better.
We worry that it's not going to be, and every time it is. Now, this is the Lithuanian lifter, Turake Visyute. 95 kilos on the bar.
And we are starting the competition with the deadlift.
They've got some lovely names, the Lithuanians, haven't they, Ralph?
Now, you got some to practice with, Martin?
Gunnar's daughter from Iceland.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
100. It looks a long, complicated one, but it's actually quite easy. 112 kilos on the bar for Arna Osp Gunnar's daughter.
She's been a yearly competitor. She's been around for a few years. I've seen her. Yeah, that's good.
Three white lights.
115 kgs on the bar record for Ave.
Next up, we've got Ave Tour of Estonia.
One loaded, 1 minute. Tour Estonia.
She's 5 kilo below her personal best. She's 120.
Well, that's...
So this should be comfortable. She's been called off the platform. What's the problem? I don't know. Is it wrong lifter?
Estonia.
Oh, she was the Lithuanian lifter, and it's the Estonian lifter. Well, I hope she gets her minute again, but she's not going to.
No, because they called her name out.
They did call her name out, but someone else came.
So, but she got 19 seconds, so should be okay.
Looks good. She actually slightly reminds me of Catherine Smith, that broke the world deadlift record yesterday.
Yes, you're right, yeah.
2-1, she got a...
The chief referee said no, was deep enough.
The Hungarian referee in the center chair, referees from Ukraine and Italy, either side. Now, Buttigieg, second Lithuanian lifter, Gabriel Buttigieg. We have the loaders to thank for giving us pronunciations in advance.
Yes, help us out, yeah. Absolutely right.
Oh, that's nice and deep.
Oh, that looks good.
She came halfway up and gave a little smile.
Sorry.
But
she got yellows. No, I wonder what that was for.
Yellow. Did she not wait for the signal?
1 minute.
I bet she didn't wait for the signal.
Thought she had, but clearly something's gone wrong when all three referees made the same call. Lena Vollesen from Denmark. 120 kilos on the bar.
Yes, I think it might be what it was. Again, the rule says once the lifter is not in the correct position, after 5 seconds, the chief referee must call him or her back in, and then explain why. Maybe touching the part of the body is not right. In this case, her knees was locked.
I think that's Justin.
Yes, I think it may be.
Yes.
Well, the Hungarian referee didn't think so. He called on depth, but she gets it 2-1. Now Harunen from Finland,
Bar loaded, 1 minute.
Marketa Harunen,
Hermanova, next lift.
130 kilos on the bar. You kind of expect Finnish lifters to come out in blue and white, don't you?
Yeah, you
I was
do, you
confused when one has come out all in black. She gets the squat command. And
that
the
looks
rack command.
comfortable.
Yes, that looked very comfortable. 3 white lights.
Second lift for
Harjunen makes a good start.
130, bar loaded.
Now
Teresa
Hermanova from Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Teresa Hermanova,
Wolfova.
also 130 kilos on the bar.
Her personal best is 138.5, must be
Yeah.
a national record.
And after that, it'll be my favourite, Ralph, just by the name Wolfova.
Wolfova, yes.
You know me and wolves. But this is Teresa Hermanova, Czech Republic.
Yeah. That's it. That's good. 2-step backwards.
Only 19 years old. First year as a full junior.
That looks good.
Yes. I thought she looked very young, so I checked the year of birth. It was 1999.
Okay.
Lenka Wolf.
Now Lenka Wolfova,
Wolfova, Czech Republic.
also from Czechia, 130 kilos.
And again, her personal best is 138. It's unusual, obviously.
Was the other one 138 and a half?
138.5.
I reckon the two of them had a
Yeah,
battle,
Had a battle together, yes. You're
Yeah.
right, you're right.
both from Czechia. That must have been exactly what it was. Oh, that's good from Wolfova.
Should be.
And the reference is saying that's second
3
lift.
wide lights.
135 kgs on the bar. Record for Sofia Rud, Ukraine.
Now Sofia Rud from Ukraine. Isn't it good to get a short Ukrainian name, Ralph,
Yeah, very short
that we
one.
can cope with?
Wigner,
3-letter,
next
Rud.
lifter.
I was struggling with a 5-letter Polish one earlier, so
She's just behind, I think she's 7.5 kilo below her personal best. Should be a nice comfortable opener for her.
135 kilos.
Wait for the signal. Yep.
3 whites.
135 kgs on the bar. Record
I wasn't
for
100% sure,
That's why I
which
did
is
say
why I
quick.
said we were a one-mind, weren't we,
I'm
Ralph?
learning, I'm waiting.
Wigner, waiting. So Nol,
Now,
Norway.
Viknar from Great Britain, well,
2.5 kilo below her personal best.
23
137.5.
years old. Moa Wickner. Yes, that's nice and deep, I think.
Should be 3 white. Should be.
Yes, that's a good lift for 137.5 kgs.
Now, Katrin Sundal Haune from Norway next.
Norway.
137.5 kilos.
This is 10 kilo below her personal best, so this should be an easy opener for her.
Will we see the ponytail flick once
Flick,
she's got the
check
bar?
over, yeah, the flicks.
Not this time.
I don't think so. Get it set up.
We're not saying anything, are we, Ralph?
We're gonna
Let's
wait.
just wait.
I'm going to wait to see.
Yes.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
She's got it 2 white.
137.5
Center
kgs.
referee said no.
Bar loaded. Kathleen Collins.
Just again, just to say
Switzerland.
that in depth in squat, is the referee should be looking at the hip joint,
Bar loaded for
and the hip joint should go
Naldi.
below the top of the knee.
Sarah Kathleen Collins, a very British sounding name, Ralph, representing Switzerland.
Yes, Collins. 37.5.
Not sure.
I'm not sure now.
Referee's better placed than we are. 2 reds, I did worry about that.
Wasn't deep enough. 140 kgs on the bar record for Sarah.
Ukrainian judge gave it white. Hungarian and Italian judges said no.
Peru, Usola.
Now Naldi from Italy, Ralph, 140.
Yeah.
Did we have another Naldi competing yesterday or the day before?
I can't remember.
I think
So
we
many
did.
lifters, I can't remember.
I think we did, yes.
We did? Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't she a hairdresser?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
No bells ring, yes, he did.
Yeah.
She's 5 kilo below her personal best.
140.
Look like a squatter. Deep. Ooh,
Oh, yes.
got to
Squeeze
work.
stick, but yes. I think that's good.
Saying
Well,
yes.
the Ukrainian judge this time was the one that didn't like it. Sorry, not judge, referee.
Well, George.
Last one out.
Sienia,
Yeah.
Peravazova, 160 on the bar, Ralph. This is only 5 kilos short of the world and European
And
record.
this is 5 kilo above her personal best. So she opening her personal best.
Yeah, is she trained on
five.
or is she taking a risk?
Being Russian, I would say that she's not taking a risk.
No. Well, she's
They've
got
done
another.
this.
She's got another 2 years as a
Yeah,
junior
as a junior.
after this.
I think they're so well drilled in their performance that I think that I'd be surprised if they got this wrong.
I don't think that was deep enough, was it?
You're strong enough.
It was very strong.
But you need to go that few inches deeper.
Whoa, I thought that bar was going to come down for a moment. Maybe the reason it was strong was because it wasn't deep enough.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Bar loaded, 1 minute. Edler, we are waiting for you.
Now we are into round 2.
Gabriella, you're
Turakeviciuti. 105, 10 kilo
Yeah,
increase.
She's big, really. Mark is at 63, maybe not. 10 kilo increase.
I'm not saying too much about that one
No,
either.
no weights as well, yeah.
No, 2 reds. The worst thing I do is call it as a no lift, and it's good, and it just feels like you're disrespecting the lifter.
Yes, yeah.
1 minute.
So I'd rather say nothing and
Just wait for the referee's turn, yeah.
Gunnar stopp till next lifter.
They're the most position than we can. We're looking downwards.
no, this
Where
is
they're looking-
Buttigieg.
They're looking at flat. They can see better than we.
Gabriel Buttigieg. Well, this is the girl who got 3 yellows last time.
Yes.
What did they say this time? 3 whites.
I definitely think she did wait the signal.
I can't think of anything else.
No, there was nothing else.
Gunnar stopp till Iceland. Bar loaded, 1 minute. Gunnar stopp till Iceland.
Now, Arna Osp Gunnarsdottir. Coach Greta by the side. No.
No.
Sorry.
Got one
Oh,
more
she,
attempt to come.
she looks almost in tears.
122.5 kg on the bar. Record for Pavel Tour, Estonia. Bar loaded, 1 minute.
Now, this is the Estonian lifter Tour. 122.5 kilos on the bar. Ave Tour. Squat PB 120 on the bar. 122.5.
Second attempt. Got this and one more to come.
Born in 1996, she has 1 more year as a junior after this. Well, I'll leave that one to the referees as
Yes,
well.
me too.
Right on the board now.
Low lift. 120.
I think she banged her head on the bar as well,
she?
coming away, yeah.
Listen, Denmark.
After she'd put the bar back, I think
Bar loaded, 3.
got a wee bang on the head as she went from under it.
Collins. Next
Yeah,
lifter.
there you go. Now, this is Volleson Lena Vollesen from Denmark, also 122.5 kilos on the bar.
She's gone up from 120, so she increased by 2.5. Looks strong.
Yes.
3 white lights.
127.5 kgs on the bar record for Kathleen.
Sarah Collins from Switzerland next, 137.5 kilos on the bar.
This is well below her personal best.
Yes,
152.5.
just didn't go deep enough.
Yep.
Followed 1 minute.
She got 2 white, 2 reds and a white from Mr. Orebets from Ukraine. I don't think that was very different, Ralph. I worry for her. Oh, she gets it. 2-1.
Still 135.5 kgs on the bar record. Teresa Hermanova, Czechia.
Hermanova from Czech Republic next.
It was very borderline.
137.5. Just below her personal
Yeah.
best.
Competing for 1 year. She's a student.
She looks more like a sub-junior than a
She
junior,
does,
doesn't she?
yes. Yeah, very baby face.
Not baby strength, though.
Not at all.
No,
good
not
Kirby.
quite. Stayed with the bar. Now Wolfova, also with 137.5.
Wolfova, Czech Republic.
Yeah,
Rude, next lifter.
which is just below her PB, which is 138.
No,
So,
supporters were in very, very quickly there.
140 kgs on the bar record for Sofia Rude.
This is why you need good spotters. Once
No.
you lift the file, you need to really catch the bar.
Sofia Rode, Ukraine next, 140 kilos.
We're now putting a lot of emphasis and Federation providing good spotters, good qualified spotters to make sure the athletes are safe.
Well, we've seen examples of very good and very bad in the past,
I've
Ralph.
seen very bad,
Naming
it's
no
gonna be very
names,
bad. Yes, me too.
but it doesn't show the sport in a good light.
Not at all.
That's a good fight.
Yes,
3 whites.
Still 140 record for Marketa Harjunen, Finland.
Okay, we're still on 140 for the next couple of lifts. Next up is Harjunen from Finland. 10 kilo jump.
Ignorant. Next lifter.
No problems with depth. Oh, what a good battle.
Oh, what fight!
What a good battle. No, she got...
Got it.
Well, I said no
think
problems in depth.
What she was doing, she's going forward.
Do you think she leaned forward?
Yeah,
and
the hips are staying up. but
Yeah,
the
well, that
body's coming
happens,
forward, which is the
and it can
problem.
create the illusion
Yeah,
of
that
depth
is bad
where
depth.
really it's not there. Now, this is more Wickner, from Great Britain. 140 kilos on the bar for her
5
as
kilos
well.
from her first attempt, which was 135. Look determined. Again, we're gonna wait for the referee
Yeah.
decision, I think, on this one.
Yeah,
Deep enough.
It wasn't even.
yeah.
142.5 kgs on the bar record for Hanna Katrin Sundahl, Norway. Bar loaded 1 minute. Sundahl, Norway. Naldi, next lifter.
Katrin Sundal-Hauna, 142.5 kilos.
An increase of 5 kilo from first to a second, which is about average with his body weight.
Kom igen.
She's fighting it.
It was a good fight,
Let's see.
but is there a but? No, I didn't like the depth.
Me neither. He's waiting.
Well, we're seeing more red today than we have probably at any time in the competition, Ralph, but it's mostly justified. It's
Yeah.
fair
That's
refereeing.
fair refereeing, yes.
In fact, if you ask me, there should have been a couple more.
But yeah.
Now, Sarah Naldi, 145 kilos for her. Leading, but of course that's because Perevazova missed her opener. Well, that's deep enough, surely.
Good fighting, Sara.
Should be.
3 white lights.
160 kgs on the bar record for Nina.
Now, the first moment of drama in this class.
The bar loaded.
If she misses the next time, I mean, we thought she was going to break the world record.
Well, she can still
If
break the
she
world
can
record.
still, but she's got to get this.
Yeah, she got nailed
She'll
this
put
one.
herself under so much pressure next
This-
time round if she
The
doesn't get
strength
this.
levels there, but is it?
And remember, you can only break a world record at an international competition.
That's correct. World or European record.
Chances don't come round very often.
No. She got the strength. She
Got to
the
get an
depth.
extra couple of centimeters.
I think that was better.
It was
Did you
better.
Very easy.
What did they say? Yes. 3 white lights. And, well, there's more than 5 kilos there, isn't there? So what, 165.5?
Why
Or
not?
there's no need to go higher?
Lithuania, bar loaded.
Whether it's 165.5 or 170, you're still the world record holder.
Absolutely. And also she needs it to go towards the total as
Yeah.
well.
Now this is Turaki Vesiute. 105 kilos. Missed it. Second time, second lift. After an opening 95. Needs to go deeper. Well, she has gone a bit deeper, I think. What do the referees say?
Jumping there.
No, not deep enough.
Not deep enough.
117.5 kgs on the bar record for Arnold Gunnarsdottir, Iceland.
And the Russian lifter has gone straight to 170. That will be a 5 kilo world record. When we're used to seeing them being broken by 0.5 of a kilo,
Then
she is going a whole 5 kilos.
You asked the question, Martin, do you need to do that? Yeah, next year you can break it again.
Yeah.
Um,
Even go 168.
yeah.
You know, get that extra half a kilo.
Let's
She's
hope-
not taking advantage of the half kilo at all by
No.
going 170.
No.
Come on, Nappa.
Oh.
And if people don't understand what I'm saying there, we'll perhaps explain later.
Yep.
We'll stick with the competition just now. That was a no lift again from Gunnar's daughter. She got her first one. 5 kilos more proved just too much.
Tour, next lifter.
But the Taite, 122.5 on the bar.
An increase of 7.5 kilo. She missed her opener.
Yes, that was the 3 yellows, if
The
you
three
remember.
yellows. Yeah, we think that she didn't wait to come on. No.
No.
Sorry, Gabriella. No. 125 kgs on
But
the
she
bar
smiles.
record
She's
for
got one on the board. And Tour from Estonia next. 125 kilos.
Tour Estonia, 1 minute. Olesen,
It will be a 5 kilo increase on her personal best. Previous PB was 120.
Yeah, she missed 122, but she's going up anyway.
Yeah.
She missed it on depth, not on strength. No.
Oh, Just too heavy.
Yeah, that one was missed in strength. Again, a very narrow stance, Ralph.
They all got very narrow stance. Now again,
1 minute.
Now, from Denmark, we have Lena Vullesen, 127.5 kilos.
what I can understand, the coaches should be working the sides. Why not use the big muscle of the body, the hip muscle, which is the biggest muscle in your body, to do the work? So by having the feet too close, you're sort of half eliminating the hip muscle. Widen the legs, get the hips to go between the legs and drive. And you're going to get a lot more power.
No.
Lena, lite too heavy.
Oh, it's a
137.5 kilos on the bar.
huge
Yeah,
lot of
it's
red
really, the columns are
on the
fully
board.
red.
Loaded, 1 minute.
And I think it's a lot of them is technique problem rather than strength problems. They're not, they're not using the
Hermanova.
right
Well,
muscles.
I mean, a lot of them will be junior lifters, only been lifting perhaps for a year or two.
But this is why you cheat technique.
Yeah.
Look at the Irish.
Next lifter.
The technique
Yeah.
perfect. And this is what I'm saying, that they got to get the right technique in place.
This is
Put your bar, put in
Hermanova.
a lot of heavy weight on the bar. Learn the basic first.
Missed
Good
137.5 last time. Trying it again. If she can get this in a sea of red, it'll push her way up the board. No.
No.
Sorry, low lifts. 100, still 137.5 kilos on the bar. Record for Lenka Wolfova. Czech
Now,
Republic.
Wolfova next.
1 minute.
Also 137.5.
And next lifter. 5 lift before it's time out for checks and openers for the second flight.
No. Got the depth, couldn't bring it back.
Little bit too heavy. No.
And the red continues. Has anyone got a lift in the third round yet?
Not so far.
Harjunen of Finland is the next to try. But she got 130, jumped 10 and missed it, and she's having to take it again.
Wigner, next lifter.
No.
Sorry, no lifts.
The red continues.
Record for Hoa, Wigner, Great Britain, bar loaded. 1 minute.
Wickner from Great Britain, also 140 kilos. Can she be the first in the whole of the third round
But she missed
to
this.
register
She already
green?
missed this once.
She did.
3 lifts
Yeah,
before
good
It
on
was
her.
in
Work to
depth
get
though,
one.
not strength.
It was a depth,
She
yeah.
needs to just get a little deeper and may find herself in a very good place if she does. That's deeper.
That's better.
That should be good.
Good job.
This should be green.
Yes, 3 white lights. And she shoots up the board.
Katrin Sundal, Haune, Norway, bar loaded 1 minute. If that's a good lift.
Now we got Katrin Sundal-Haune from Norway, 142.5. We've lost part of the board here. Got it back again.
Yeah.
Missed it last time. No.
Sorry, too heavy. No lift. Still 142.5 kilos on the bar.
Well, still only the one green in the third round, Ralph, and now we've got Collins from Switzerland, 142.5. And the British girl, Wickner, suddenly finds herself in third place because of all these failures.
The silver medal in the squat for the moment. Sorry, the bronze.
Sarah Collins, Switzerland. No, I think she's cut that. Ralph's saying nothing.
White. I'm still looking at the white. Yes, you're right, Marty. 100%.
Sometimes you got to be brave as a commentator. And when it's about 3 inches high, it's a time to be brave.
Ukraine.
Now, Ruud from the Ukraine up next.
For second group.
145. The last lifter that can deny the British lifter a bronze medal. Unbelievably.
Yeah, not good.
So this for bronze in the squat.
Get this, you get 3. Yes, she fight it up. Is she deep enough?
I'm not sure.
Let's wait and see.
Yes, it was.
And she
3
got
white
3
lights for
for
Ruud.
3 good squats. 3 the other one has so far. Got 2 good squats, not 3.
Well, we've lost part of the board again, Ralph.
Yeah.
But this is Sera Naldi from Italy.
Good one, yeah. Can't see what she's
Wouldn't it be
lacking.
good to hear the Italian national anthem again?
It's
It was
beautiful.
so rousing this
It's
morning.
wonderful.
150 kilos on the bar for Naldi.
That's a good one to pick out the silver medal.
Fighting it.
No.
Oh, do they call?
Sorry.
And, well, the coach is pleading that the spotters took it too soon. I thought they got it just right, personally.
Yeah, it's one of them ones where it was very tight.
Look, the bar had gone down
Yeah.
before they took it.
Okay, then-
And I think if the jury see that, they'll say to the coach, go away.
Well, they got it on the table. They got this sheet on the table.
World
This is
record
the world
attempt,
record.
here we go. Well, the strength is there. The only
170.
question is, will the depth be there?
170 for a new
Ksenia Pervazova.
world record. Is it for world and European?
It's both, Ralph.
World and European.
And it's a 5 kilo increase.
Big increase.
She could have gone 165.5.
If you
She
get
could have
it,
gone
yeah.
168.
She got
Nah,
it, but
I'm
has
not.
she got depth?
I'm not sure. No,
She hasn't.
2 to 1.
Sorry, no.
Then you got actually wisdom of that.
Jury has decided.
If she loses on the total from a title,
Italy.
I think she should have gone 165, 160.5.
what you need to do.
Sorry, 165.5.
150 kilo.
I mean, she's prognosis. She's got a good lead. 20
No,
kilo.
no, prognosis. She's not even ahead. Ruud is ahead on
Of course she is, of
prognosis.
course she is, yeah.
And, well, they've decided to
Okay.
give Naldi another lift. Personally, I think that's quite generous because there was downward movement of the bar before the spotters took it. And they were looking to save the lifter.
Starting for
I agree, but
But
if
we've
the lift is still there, the referee hasn't called her in,
Gaston.
then I suppose that's the reason why they give you another attempt.
yeah, but sometimes when the lifter loses it, they're not called in. The spotters
No,
just
true,
grab it. Yeah.
true.
So, yeah, it just delays the whole proceedings. Everyone's sitting around waiting for a couple of minutes. Well, the clock hasn't even started.
Miriam.
Yeah, got 3 minutes. I think you got 3
3
minutes.
Yeah.
Need 3 minutes.
Okay, put the clock on 3 minutes. And then the lifter can.
Okay, they can come back within the 3 minutes. You don't have to wait for the 3 minutes.
Maldi, Italy.
Is she come back out again?
She's coming straight back.
Ah, yeah. Okay,
The
let's
bar
get
is
on with
full,
it.
so you can come wherever you want. Here she comes. Come on, Sarah.
Coach,
And Fish Kaiti, the other first lifter in the 72 candy class.
Oh, she got it this
she
time.
got it up.
Yeah,
She got it
better
up.
lift than last time.
And she got it.
3 white lights.
It was well worth the appeal.
And we move into the 72 kilo class. First up is Kanapakaite. Sorry, Ralph, I was going to let you say that.
You're welcome.
I'll let you
Marty.
say the Czech lifter instead. Shmeskalova. I shouldn't say that while you've got a bit of biscuit in your mouth, should I, Ralph?
No.
Kanapakaite 100 kilos on the bar. We are in the 72 kilo class. That should be easy. 2 to 1. Well, it was a yellow from the head referee. And now we've got Pripadova, Czech Republic. 105 kilos on the bar. Should have used, let's see this lift. Yes, I think that's good. We should have used that slight delay, Ralph, to do a shout out to the sponsors. I'll do that at the next suitable opportunity.
Don't delay, go straight back out.
World record here, by the way. World and European record is 187.5. We got someone starting on 170, one on 77 and a half. 2 Swedes. World record could be under threat. This is Kari Carmichael, 130 kilos.
Is that deep enough?
Not sure.
Yes.
Yes, it was. I was just a bit worried that the hips went up rather than down towards the end of the lift. But she gets it.
132.
Zhogina from Russia is up next. Margarita Zhogina. PB 140.
Yeah, 7.5 kilo below. Yeah, or PB. Should be comfortable.
There goes my accreditation.
Oh,
Have to do that later. I paid Eric Rupp a €300 deposit on this badge. That's good.
you can skip. Again, I'm looking at a slight angle. Yeah, it's good lift.
3 white lights.
145 kgs on the bar, record for Helena Velma, Estonia. Valodi, Velma, Estonia. McLean.
Vilma from Estonia is next out. 135 kilos on the bar. That looks good.
Yes, 3 white lights.
137.5 kgs on the bar, record for Abigail McLean, Great Britain, bar loaded 1 minute.
Now this is Abigail McLean, Great Britain. 137 kilos
10
on the
kilo
bar for
below
her.
PB. So again, should be a comfortable.
Very tall lifter.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, they look tall on the platform, and when you see them later, they're anything
Don't
but.
look so big. Oh, then your depth.
No problem with depth, no.
No.
Yes.
3 white lights.
Yeah, I was talking to our president last night, and he was saying to me, no, the first day, he was saying to me, and it's going to get the medals to the 43 kilo ladies. And he says the hands disappear more.
Yeah.
And he's not very big himself, but he said the hands just disappear. They're so small.
Following 1 minute.
You just can't imagine how
Smeshkalova,
strong they are.
Czech Republic up next.
Louisville.
137.5.
So far, all greens. Let's hope we continue. All get their openers in. Stay in the competition. Look depth.
That should be good.
It's easy on the referees are saying yes.
3 white lights.
140 kgs on the bar. Record for Tulia Louisville, Finland.
Louisville, Finland, 140 kilos is the next lifter up.
145.5.
Tula Lohivu.
It's a PB, so she's 5 kilo below. Like you say, you expect to see Finns in the blue and white.
That look good.
Yes, should be.
Yes, that's a good layer. 145 kgs on the
3
bar,
white
record
lights for that.
Julia
Shevchenko,
Shevchenko.
145 kilos on the bar next for the Ukrainian lifter.
Shevchenko, Ukraine.
14 lifters in this flight, Ralph. Just the right number to run it as one
Yeah.
flight.
The rule says at 15 it must be split. But 14 you can run as one group.
Three lifters on 145. Shevchenko is the first. Then it'll be Adolfson. That looks good.
Yes.
That's a good
You
Still
white.
145 kgs on the bar, record for Isabel Adolfsen, Norway. Followed in 1 minute, Adolfsen, Norway. Flower,
Isabel Miranda Adolfson. 145 for her as well.
and up.
Looks good.
Yes. That's a
2
good
to 1.
2-1.
Hungarian
Still 145
referee
record
felt
for
it wasn't
second,
deep
Flower,
enough.
Netherlands,
2
Norway,
side
Norway.
referees said it was fine. Now from the Netherlands we have Jacqueline Klaver.
Johansson, next lifter.
Opening 145.
All the 145 openers in with a medal chance. I'd say less than that, they're probably just off the pace. Oh, that looked
Oh,
good.
plenty of
That
depth.
looked very strong.
Yes. that's
3
a good
whites.
155 kgs on the bar, record for Malene.
Now the other Norwegian Johnson, Malene Johnson, 155 kilos. I think it's Jonsson rather than Johnson.
Janssen, yeah. She's 15 kilo below her personal best.
And she's in her last year as a junior.
She's a physio. So,
Maybe she could look at my shoulder.
and my back, and my legs. Oh yes, that's a good depth.
Yes, can't see there been any problems with that. 3
Yes,
white
that's a
lights.
good lift. 170 kgs on the bar, record for
Now the 2 Swedes left. First up, Ida Ron, 170 kilos. World record, remember, 187.5.
They're both within striking distance. Depending on how well the opener goes, in the squat, you can make a big jump. You need it to be comfortable. Feel confident. They got to find 17.5 kilo.
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy, but I don't think he got 17.5 kilo
Easy
there.
on referees are saying, yes, that's a good
Well,
lift.
the other Swede only has to find 10 from her opener to equal the world record. She'll be out next on 177.5, and that's Vilma Olsen.
Sweden, 177.5 kgs.
She's only 19 years old. First year as a junior.
She's also a physio student, studying to be a physio.
Now, can she get it? And has she got
Well-
10.5 kilos more?
Need rocking on her feet. Need to be stable. Right, that's
Very strong,
comfortable.
very, very strong.
Yeah,
And deep enough. 3 white lights.
Now, there's a possibility there. She wants to go for
More
it.
than a possibility. Well, Ron has gone 177.5 with her second.
Yeah,
Where will
I
Olsen
think-
go?
I think so. I think she may go 82 and a half.
Now,
or
Kanapek
85.
Taite next from Lithuania. Start of the second round, 105 kilos. A reminder at the end of the third round, 10-minute
10
break.
minutes break, yeah. 185 to go in, yeah, it's okay. Here we go. Yes, the good lift.
Yes, and just to confirm what Ralph was saying, Olsen has gone 185.
Yeah, good call.
Her first target is build a total,
Yeah.
and if she can get a world record
If she
along the
gets
way,
that,
it's a
then
bonus.
have a go for it.
Because prognosis has got her in second place, not
Yeah,
in first. So she
exactly.
can't afford to give away
No,
kilos
no.
chasing records.
No.
Pripadova from Czechia, 7.5 kilo increase, 112.5 on the bar.
She dip it up.
I'm going to wait for the ref.
Yes,
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 of
yes.
course it was. Looked better the second time, in fairness, than it did the first time. Now, Vilma, Estonia. Helena Vilma, 140 kilos. And think we should point out, Ralph, solid wall of green in the
Yes.
first round.
And so far,
Everyone can progress in the competition.
that's what
And
you wanna see.
everyone should please put in a safe deadlift opener.
Yeah,
Well,
Stay in the
we'll,
competition.
we'll say no more than that.
yeah. You
But
got
we-
to be
we
in it
know
to
what
win
we're
it, as
talking
saying
about.
goes. Yeah, of course we do. We've been there. We've done it. And we're passing on our experience. She's working it. Did she
Should be
get
good.
the depth?
I think she's just in.
Yes, she's in.
She wasn't in by a lot, but she breathed a huge sigh of relief as she walked off there. Now, Jogina, 140 kilos. That Russian coach is a big guy.
Ah, yes.
Not the type you'd want to argue with, is it?
Not at all. Depth is good, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good
3 whites for Jogina. Carrie Carmichael is up next, also on 140 kilos, and of course the bar is loaded. No, I just thought last time her hips went up at the end rather than
Yes,
down.
Her
See
body
what
go
she does
forward,
this yeah.
And her hips go up in the air, so just look.
I think that was deeper than last
It
time,
was
actually.
better than last time. But I
And
don't
she
think-
got it
yeah.
last time.
No,
No,
she-
no, no.
it looks- Yeah,
It's
I was
just,
worried.
yeah, it's more the action, isn't
It
it?
is.
Watch it again on replay.
If you look at the hip joints,
Yeah.
you could see that she probably wasn't quite deep.
Now, Abigail McLean, 142.5, taking it up 5 kilos. No,
Oh,
Sorry, Abigail.
the knees come together.
they did. You
And
took the
once-
words out of my mouth, yeah.
Once that happened, the hip's not working, no longer working, and you lost all the power.
Tulia Lohivu from Finland next, 145 kilos.
Valodin, Lugiu, Finland.
I hope all these lifters can go back and look on YouTube, examine their lifting.
Oh, I don't
See
think there's a
where-
lifter here that won't look at their own lifts back.
Well, that's a way to learn. Even if you got 9 good lifts, you still want to improve. See where you can improve in next competition.
Come on, come
No.
on.
No.
So Victoria,
See, once your legs are close, there's no way for the body to
Yeah,
go.
it was
You're
going up, and all of a
struggling,
sudden
you're
it started
backwards.
going backwards.
Yeah, you got no fight. The fight is
sorry, my mistake.
very minimal.
Smeskalova, Czech Republic, 145 kgs. Bar loaded 1 minute.
Smeshkalova next, 145 kilos.
Shevchenko, next lifter.
That was strong.
Yes.
Is it deep?
Yeah,
Yes, it
that's
was.
fine. 3 white
150
lights.
kgs on the bar record for Yulia Shevchenko, Ukraine.
Yulia Shevchenko, 150 kilos on the bar.
Bar loaded 1 minute. Shevchenko, Ukraine. Adolfsen, next lifter.
An increase of 5 kilo from first.
Well, she seems to be just waiting there. The bar's been called loaded.
Yulia, we always
Is the clock running?
Oh, there
the
she
clock is
comes. Yes,
running.
clock is running. No, she was there. She was just doing her wrist wraps before she came out.
Okay,
Because, of course, you can't do that on the platform. All you can adjust is your belt.
correct.
Oh,
Yes, plenty of fight.
Nice and strong.
yes.
And
Three
3
white
white
lights.
lights.
Still 150 on the bar. Operator for Isabel Adolfsen, Norway. Bar loaded 1 minute. Adolfsen, Norway. Flower, next lifter.
Now, Adolfsen,
She run onto the
yeah,
platform.
150 kilos.
An increase of 5 kilo from her first attempt, which was 145.
Yeah.
No, no, no.
Sorry, Isabel. No.
She got the depth,
I think she got the strength also.
but didn't get it back up.
On the bar record for Jacqueline. Flower.
Now, Clava from Netherlands, sorry.
Bar loaded 1 minute. Flower.
152.5.
Janssen, next lifter.
7.5 kilo increase from her first.
Jacqueline Clava. Or
I couldn't see a
Claver.
profile for her, so I don't know what her personal
No.
best is. Nice setup. Oh, that's nice and deep.
Yes, that's a good lift. Well, she was deep and strong last time. She's done the same again. 3 white lights.
165 kgs record for Marlene Jensen, Norway.
Now, Jonsson from Norway. 165 kilos on the bar for her.
Yeah, her PB is 170.
Well, if
so
she gets this, she's pretty much guaranteed
almost,
bronze medal
almost certain to, yeah.
behind the 2 Swedes. But if not, Claver from the Netherlands could potentially take that bronze medal away. So she must really make this lift to end up on the squat platform. She's been
Call her
told
back
to
in,
replace
tell
it.
her knees are not locked. She still got time, 32 seconds to get it right, to get the signal to start. Oh,
No, the
The
Italian
one-
referee hasn't taken his hand down.
no.
So she's going to get 1 red anyway.
Should do.
Will she get 2 whites? Yes, she does.
Second lift. 2 to 1.
And again, that is correct, Martin. If you got your hands up, just saying the lifter is not in the correct position,
Yeah,
then you must keep your hand up
Yeah.
and you must give a signal.
that's right.
That's no lift.
And that's exactly what the Italian referee
Done exactly
did.
the right thing, yes.
Now, Ida Ron, the first of the 2 Swedes, 21 years old. going 177.5. This would put her within 10 kilos of the world and European record.
170 was strong. So you need to control this, not too fast, and drive hard.
Oh, she's got it, I think.
Yeah.
Plenty deep. 3 white lights.
She's up there.
Well, she is, you know, she's 50 grams heavier than Olsen.
Yeah.
70.95 to 71.0.
Zero, yeah.
And that few grams, less than a teaspoon of sugar, could determine gold and silver here. But if Olsen gets this, I think we can expect to see a world record attempt
At least
with the
attempt on
third.
it.
But let's get this first.
She need to control this. Big drive from the bottom. Deep enough. Oh gosh, yes.
Well, it's very strong. And 3 white lights. What do we think?
fact,
188, Ralph?
That was stronger than the first, I would say.
I think she's literally just in and no more. That's why I'm hesitating.
Okay.
Say I don't want to respect the lifter by saying it may have been high when in fact it clearly wasn't, when 3 very experienced referees said it was.
What I do know, I think she will go for the
188 it would be my 190.
I'm not surprised. But do you need to go for it? But yeah.
Well, remember she's second in prognosis,
That's what I'm
so
saying.
she needs every kilo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess that's why 190 makes more sense than
But
188.
did you miss it? She'll turn away. Yes.
I think she's betting and backing herself that
Yeah.
she's strong enough. No,
Certainly strong enough.
that was 2-1 against for the Lithuanian Kanapakaite on her third attempt. Now Pripadova, Czech Republic. She's 2 from 2 so far. 120 kilos on the bar.
Yeah. 7.5 kilo above her personal best.
No, knees came in.
Yep.
Sorry, Katarina. No lift. 140 kgs on the bar record for Gary Carmichael.
Carrie Carmichael, and you'll hear all the Irish voices. Well, if she holds it all day long, she'll be
Missed
timed
this.
out.
She missed this and alas.
Hip angles have got to change. That's deeper.
Yeah.
What do they
Certainly
say?
deeper.
3 whites.
Well done.
That's a good lift. 142.5.
I had a little experience with the Irish group earlier, Ralph.
Yeah.
I squeezed past them to the media room for a coffee, and I said the Irish seem to be taking over this corner of the room, and someone said the Irish want to take over the world, but we're starting here. Now, Abigail McLean retaking
She also missed this as well.
142.5 kilos.
Dipped it good.
That's better, it's better.
I
Force
think
the
she got
knees
this.
out.
At the last minute.
3 white lights. Now in the second one, Ralph, she came down too fast. That was a bit more controlled.
Yeah.
She was able to battle it back up again. Good lifting from McLean.
And you can see as soon as the knee goes outwards,
Yep.
the power really
Yep.
surge.
Vilma next. Estonia 142.5.
This will give her 3 successful squats. 135, 140, and now 142.5. She's fighting it.
Good fight.
She's on the straight.
2-1. Ukrainian referee called it on depth.
On the bar record for Tuulina Lohivu.
Lohivu from Finland, 145 kilos.
She missed this one on her second.
Come on, Tuulia.
She's taking it again.
Well, Ralph, we're going to be through all these squats in just over the hour.
Over the hour, yeah. Yeah, the spotters have been
Been
absolutely
scheduled for a
wonderful,
9 o'clock finish tonight. It can be more like 8.
which will be good.
Lovely depth.
No.
No.
Sorry, Tuulia. Still 145 kgs on the bar record for
Now Jogina,
Sogina, Russia.
145 kilos on the bar for her.
Sogina, Russia. Escalona, next lifter.
Been strong so far,
Yeah.
2 from 2.
So we'll give her 3 for 3.
That SPD Russia singlet is really
Yeah,
bright,
stands
isn't
out,
it?
doesn't it?
It's
Yeah.
a really nice red.
Stands out.
Oh, that's her deepest yet. Oh, that's a good squat.
And
To give her
3 wide
for
lights.
3.
150 kgs
132
Good
now,
lifting for
140.
Jogina.
Escalona,
Smeskalova, 150 kilos. 2 from 2 so far.
1 minute. Escalona, check.
PB 145.
Yeah, just a new PB if she gets
Equal that second time. This for a 5 kilo improvement in her personal best.
Not bad.
Good battle.
Referees are saying
3 wide lights.
still 150 on the bar. Record for Isabel Adolfsson.
Adolfsson taking 150 as well. She missed it last time.
Yes, she did.
Bit risky opening at 145 if you then miss 150. And it wasn't on depth, it was on not being able to stand up again. Little bit more fire perhaps. Little bit more attack.
Yeah, bit more
Little
determination.
bit more controlled down.
Oh, that was fast.
No, it's
Too fast.
see, she lost her knees forward
Yeah.
because she was too fast.
155 kgs
You
on the
got
bar
to
record
you
for
got to
Julia
use the muscles, the braking system. It's-
Now
don't control the
Shevchenko,
movement. You got nowhere to go.
Yulia Shevchenko, 23-year-old student, 155 kilos. We're still outside the medals. In fact, the medals have all been decided, Ralph,
Yeah, I think they have.
because of the third round
Yeah.
selections. Olsen gets the gold, Ron gets the silver, Jonsson gets the
The
bronze. For the others, it's about building totals.
Yeah. Overall.
5 to go. This is Shevchenko, 155 kilos. No.
Right in the-
No.
Sorry. Give the spotters a round of applause.
Yes,
because
I think
they're
so. They
saying
deserve a
it's
big hand.
no lift.
The spotter's been working
150 kgs
tremendously
on the
well.
bar.
Klaver from Netherlands, 160. Well, she made a good 7.5 kilo jump from 145 to 152.5. Can she do another? She looked very strong on both her lifts so far.
It has.
10 minutes break between the squats
This
and the
is
bench.
a 7.5 kilo increase. But the technique is good. And when the technique is good, it's always a chance to fight against the weight, whatever you're taking. Providing it's within your strength limit. Let's have a look. Depth is good. Fight it, fight it,
Yeah,
fight it.
that looks good.
Absolutely well.
Coach applauds.
Great squat.
3 wide lights. Everyone's happy.
172.5 kgs on the bar record.
Now Jonsson,
Jensen,
and then the 2 Swedes.
she has all
And
the
we'll let Jonsson
bronze
lift.
medals
I've got a
in the squad.
couple of observations about the Swedes, Ralph.
Followed in
Okay.
1 minute. The bronze medalist
Her PB, Jonsson's PB is 170. This will be the best she has ever done
Yeah.
in her life.
On a European stage, the biggest stage apart from the world's.
But 165 was a big fight.
Again, if technique is good, you always get a chance of fighting. Legs a little bit close for me, but let's see.
Kom igen. Kom igen, kom igen. Up, up, up.
No, I just thought she was pretty much on her limit last time.
Yeah.
Maybe 167 would have worked.
Yeah, maybe.
Now Ron is out next, 182.5. What I was going to say about the Swedes, Ralph, is Olsen is ahead on the squats. Olsen is opening 12.5 kilos more on the bench, but on the deadlift, Ron is opening 40 kilos more than Olsen.
You're right. So again,
So,
if you don't do a big deadlift,
I mean, Olsen could have a big lead at subtotal that is wiped
disappear.
out in the first round of
Disappear. The
deadlifts.
first deadlift, take it away.
So she won't be too panicky that she's not going to get the squat gold.
The bigger prize come later. That
And
bar's a
this
bit
would
low, but
really help her total if she can put these extra 5 kilos on it. No, it was too fast down, really.
and the bar to be too
Yeah,
low.
yeah.
It's not against the rule, but it don't help you.
Now, world record, 190 kilos. Now, I think Vilma Olsen, if she can get the depth, she's strong enough to bring it back up.
Yeah.
190 kgs. Come on, audience. Support the lifter.
What a huge number, 190 kilos for a 72 kilo junior.
Big squat. Good. 2 step backwards. Set it up.
Here we go.
Get that hips between your legs and then drive out.
Well, I think she's got it, Ralph. I think she has.
so.
What do they say?
No,
2-1. Yes! It's a new world record for Vilma Olsen to end the session.
Oh, yes.
10 minutes break.
World record to finish.
Well, we'll take a very short break, Ralph. Bench press starts in 10 minutes'
10 minutes
time.
time, yeah.
Please join us again for that. We'll say bye for now.
Bye. Yeah. Leave it to best to the last. Well done.
I wasn't sure of any of
I wasn't, no, yeah. It's suspect, isn't it? That was suspect.
said the third one was good because it was the same as the first two. And welcome back to Kaunas in Lithuania, where you join us on day 3 of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships. We're just into the second part of the afternoon session, which is junior women 63 and 72 kilo bench press, 2 back-to-back flights, 63s first, then the 72s. We're starting in about 30 seconds time, so this would be a good time perhaps to give a shout out to our sponsors, who are Elico, SPD, Titex, Lyoko, ER Equipment and the La Manga Club. Thank you each and every one of you for your continued support, both of the EPF in general and these championships in particular. Well, Ralph Farquharson, a very interesting first session.
Very, very interesting. Finished with a world record squat at the end. And this set us up for the bench press.
And here comes the first lifter right on cue.
Yep.
It's Lenka Wolfova.
Let's hope we get
Czech Republic, 55 kilos.
all first run green, so all the lifters get their openers. And let's fight it out for the medals in the deadlift.
I think in terms of records, Ralph, we're not going to go near the record here.
No.
Let's
So
leave
just pick
see
your boundaries.
Wolfova.
And then,
That's good.
Yep.
World and European junior record in this is 133 kilos.
Yeah, no one is quite near to that. But like I said, Martin, just pick your boundaries, get three bench.
Indeed.
And then just look at the deadlift and see where you are. Get your openers and then go from there.
And I guess the question is, with the two. Oh, sorry, that's the. That's I was.
Yeah,
my
that's
head was
okay.
in the 72s for a moment.
72 kilo class. Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
This is Hermanova, 60 kilos on the bar. Biggest openers here are 85 kilos.
That's a good
And
opener.
that was good.
Yes.
3 wide lights.
Still 60 kgs on the bar record. Gabriela Balta 20. Lithuanian bar loaded 1 minute. Balta 20. Collins next to the.
Buttertaite, next up, 60 kilos. 20 years old.
Oh,
Well, she got a very fast
That
press
was a-
command, but did she beat it?
yeah, I don't know if she beat it.
Well,
Yeah, but
the head referee said she did. The other two, why did it?
5 kgs on the bar record for
very fast.
Kathleen Collins.
Well, she got it 2-1.
Bar loaded 1 minute. Collins.
Sarah Collins, representing Switzerland, 22 years old,
Collins.
67.5 kilos on the bar.
Gunnar Stottir next lifter.
Takes the bar off herself.
Over the shoulder. Yes, that's good.
Well, the loaders probably wish everyone was like that. All they would have to do is change the weight.
Take the weight back and put the weight on. Yeah.
Gunnar's daughter from Iceland is up next. 70 kilos on the bar for her. Everyone's very closely grouped here, Ralph.
Yes.
I think someone's going to win the gold medal here probably by 2.5 kilos.
I think so. The biggest is 87.5. Oh, there's quite a few. 3 or 4. Yeah.
Is there
you're
an
right.
87 point? Oh, yes, there
Yeah,
is.
there's 187.
That's the Norwegian, yeah. And 1, 2, 3, 4 85s.
Oh,
But that
Yeah,
looks
that's
good from Gunnar's daughter.
Yes.
3 white lights.
Filter the game use on the bar record for.
Yeah, 4 at 85 and 1 at 87.5. Suggests a wonderful third round battle where the coaches
to
will
go.
earn their money.
yep.
Who'll go too heavy? Who'll be too conservative?
Who loads more too?
Harjonen from Finland, 70 kilos.
Like I said, some of these times it's a game of chess. Who can try to outsmart the other? Oh, well, did she get that?
Well, I think so. No,
She did.
No lift. I do believe she was beating.
she's beaten the command.
Yeah, I thought that's what she was.
To be honest, Raz, I was sort of half looking at the screen and half looking at the numbers and just missed that. I guess that's why we've got two commentators.
Yes, one missed something, we pick it up, yeah, vice versa.
Now, Ave Tour, Estonia, 75 kilos on the bar.
That's easy.
Easy.
Yeah, that's a good lift for two.
Three whites, as you can see on the screen. Now, Naldi.
Bar loading 1 minute. Naldi keep them. Okay, also next lifter.
$75 kilos. Weights gradually creeping up. Good
Easy
lift.
press.
All green apart from her union, and that wasn't a strength issue, that was
No,
just beating the command.
Correct.
Xenia, also Russian bar loading 1 minute. Also.
Now, Pervazova brings a big lead from the squat into the bench press, but she's going for a PB with her opener.
Oh, easy.
Oh, wow, for a personal best. Wow.
Got some more there.
Well, we're predicting a battle between her and Rude for the overall title.
So then they both need to
perhaps
bench.
Wickner from Great Britain, who has a very good deadlift as well. Been in the picture.
Yes, you're right. He's a big deadlift.
Well, she won't be the first British lady lifter with a big deadlift we've seen this week.
Last night. Yes.
That's Taraka Viciuti.
Yes, that's a good lift.
Sorry, Viciuti.
Still 85. Record for Sophia Rude.
Sophia Rude. Many people's favourite for the title.
Wickner, next lifter.
85 kilos.
At the moment, it's to put her on 400 prognosis.
Well, we know prognosis is no more than a rough guide, Ralph. We've seen it turned on its head time and time again. Twice today, in fact.
And last night, I think it was. Yeah, last night with the Finn.
Yeah, and it's based on openers rather than ability.
That's all it is.
Yes.
Three wide lights, very easy. Quite a bit more there. Now, Moa Wickner.
85 kilo. She squatted 140.
Oh, that's very strong.
Yes,
well, she gets red fail from the Ukrainian judge. Did the buttocks come up, perhaps? No. I have no idea what that was for.
Most likely reason,
I have no idea what that was
unless
for.
the feet came up, but I didn't see
No, I
it.
was looking at the feet and the butt and nothing moved.
Maybe press the wrong button.
Yeah,
Or
maybe meant to press the white.
right. He got big fingers and thumbs.
And big fists, so I'm saying nothing more.
He's a big guy.
Lena Vollesen from Denmark, 85 kilos for her also. Oh, that's
yes.
good.
Looks very easy, Lena.
Close grip the bar.
So who's going to jump 2.5 when they should have jumped 5?
Yeah,
And
5.
who's going to
It's-
jump 5
it-
when they should have jumped
That's
2.5?
exactly what's going to happen. Somebody go blink first.
Kom igen, Katarina.
Somebody go for take a chance and miss it.
Wolf
Katrina Sundal-Hauna, final lifter out in the first round.
And so far, only one
87.5. Well, she's the one who's in a way got it easy if she gets this. All she's got to do is put in 2.5 kilos
red.
more
Stay in
than
front.
whoever is chasing her. Oh,
very easy.
That's so easy.
60 kgs on the bar. Räcker för länken. Wolfova.
Vulfova, first out in the second round, 60 kilos on the bar.
Barloaded. Wolfa. 6 recovery. Hermanova. Next lifter.
Yes, that
Looks good.
Yes, that's a good lift.
And nice black and gold shoes.
5 kgs on the bar.
Reminds me of myself.
Hermanova.
And a wolf in her name.
Barloaded 1 minute.
Hermanova next, Czech Republic, 62.5 kilos.
Good down taking.
2.5 kilo behind, below her personal best.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, she got the yellow as well. Again.
Well, let's look at that again.
Did the butt come up?
Yes, I think it did slightly.
Gabriel,
I'm not sure if the butt came up from the angle, but the hips, the front of the hips, certainly came up.
Actually, it's in a position where you can see it.
Yeah,
The other referees, to me, is in.
he's in no man's
position.
land,
He
really.
can't- It'd be very difficult for him to see it from where he is, and that's why he keep giving white, maybe. Maybe it should be yellows.
Butataite, Gabriel Butataite from Lithuania next, 65 kilos. Nice shot of the spotter's leg. Oh no, she went too soon, didn't she?
Looked like it.
What do they say? Oh, she gets 3 white lights.
70 kgs on the bar. Räcker för Sarah, Kathleen, Collins, Switzerland. Bar loading. 1 minute.
Sarah Collins next, 70 kilos on the bar.
Björn Tokyo, next lifter.
Open with a 67.5 kilo. Increase it by 2.5. Drive it through.
Yes, that's good.
Should be.
Yes, that's a good
3
lift.
white lights.
72.5 kgs on the bar. Räcker för Anna, Denise Dr. Iceland. Bar loaded. 1 minute. Arjunen, next lifter.
Now Gunnar's daughter, 72.5. Most of them jumping by 2.5, Ralph,
Yes.
as we would expect.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Like I said, nobody's running away with the bench. Keep driving. Yes,
Yes,
that's
that's good.
And
The
you just-
Norwegian Sundal Hauna has gone up by 5.
Second lift, 25 kgs on the bar, right hand.
the idea is to
Vollesen's
get
gone
three
up
good
by
bench,
5.
Get 3 good bench and then move forward into the deadlift.
Wickner's gone up by 2.5.
Bar loading, Harjunen,
Harjunen next from Finland. PB 72.5. On the bar 75. Mr. Opener. No,
Oh, I guess
she's
you
done
got-
the same thing.
Same again.
Oh dear.
Sorry,
She got one white light.
no.
And he said, did I press the right button?
And the Italian referee has moved, Ralph.
Yes, of course he had to move because he couldn't see the butt from where he was.
Estonia, bar loading.
You know, Martin, again, we talk about coaching. What you used to in training, that's what you normally do in
Yeah.
competition. They should practice posing in
Yeah.
training. They normally, especially leading up to the major championship, you should be doing
Yeah.
some posing.
I don't do it all the time. It
No,
would wreck
not
my
all the
shoulders.
time,
But
not all
in
the
the
time.
last month,
You gotta learn to remember to you must pose. Otherwise, no point benching and get red lights. That's easy.
yes, indeed, that's good. And just going on that theme, Ralph. From the vanity point of view, you might do 2.5, 5 kilos less with a pause. Just accept that fact.
Yes, absolutely.
You lose the rebound reflex.
It's
So
called- it's
another
called-
personal
It's
best.
called training.
This is Naldi from Italy.
The same as squatting high.
77.5.
You're squatting high in training,
Yeah.
you're gonna squat high in competition. Simple. Yes, good solid bench.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, that's a good lift. 35 kgs on the bar, right hand for Christina Perevusova.
Perevasova, the Russian. Personal best attempt for her as well. Well, she smashed the personal best with her opener. She was 72.5,
72.5, yeah.
taking another
Just smashed
5.
it.
But with how easy the 80 was, I think that's the right call.
It is the right call. Oh, very
Perfect
good
second
bench.
lift.
That's a good lift. 2-1.
Oh, it was only 2-1. Well, the Ukrainian referee is hitting a lot of red lights, yellow ones in particular. Turake Vesute,
If it's butt, then it's
87.5.
the butts to see daylight,
Yeah,
not just one.
yeah.
So,
Are you going to tell him or shall I?
yeah, no. I'm not that brave.
87.5 for the Lithuanian. Turake Vesute?
That's an easy bench.
Yes, very strong.
That's a good lift. Still 87.5 kgs. Right hand for Noah Wigner. Great
Same weight for Moa Wickner from Great Britain, 87.5.
Personal best.
And what a time to do it at the
Absolutely.
European Championships. But the 85 was very convincing.
It was. She needs to get 3 bench.
Yeah, in the running for the overall podium. It's a case of building the total, almost
Yes.
forgetting the
Yes.
bench medal.
Forget about
Just
the
build
medal,
the total.
Just build toward the end, to the final. Work it. Oh yes.
Yes, that's good.
Yes.
Struggled to get it moving, then it was
Once you
easy.
get it over the
Well,
sh-
we
over
got
the
another
shoulder.
yellow from the Ukrainian. referee, and I'm
I'm
not
quite
sure.
sure what he's looking for or looking at.
I'm not. No.
Followed in, really.
Feet didn't
Well,
move, butt didn't move, head didn't move.
Well, we
Didn't
can't-
beat the
We
commands.
can't see whether the butt came off the bench, but like I said, these two side referees
Yeah.
should both give yellow. I can see.
Well, he gave a yellow last time as well,
I
and
know, but the jury is talking to the side referee on the other side. Are they saying that the
he's saying he's
Ukraine is right?
possibly.
Drive it. Yes.
Good lift
bench.
from Rhodes. That was 90 kilos. 5 kilo jump.
That's a good dip. Still 90 kgs on the bar reckon for Lene Wollesen, Denmark.
Now Wollesen,
Followed in 1 minute.
90 kilos for her as well, representing Denmark.
Sundahl, next lifter.
Bench is getting very chalky.
Yes.
But of course the chalk helps them stick to it. It's chalk and not talc. So not
The
many
talc-
will mind.
The talk is a problem,
Yeah.
especially in deadlift.
90 kilos.
Close grip. Drive it through. Yes, that's a good bench.
Excellent.
Yes,
One
that's
more.
it. 92.5 kgs on the
And it's Sundal Hauna,
record.
92.5.
Sundahl followed in 1 minute.
I say all she has to do for gold is lift 2.5 kilos more
Yeah.
than the ones who follow her, and whatever they put on, she will know what
Well,
they
she
put
already
on.
knows what she already
Yeah.
know. Our coach already know.
She is heavier than most of the others,
Yeah, so just
62.2.
2.5, yeah.
So she will have to beat them by 2.5 to
Yeah.
take gold.
Easy work for the coach.
But as we say, all the other numbers will be on the board by the time her coach goes up.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
It's very easy, and that's a good lift. Reloading the bar to 65 kgs.
Well, we still wait for the Danish number.
First lift in the third round.
It'll be 92.5, I think.
Followed in Helman
Yeah,
Ola,
to match her at a lighter body weight.
full forward.
In which case, Sundal Hauna just has to go 95. Yeah, you were right, Ralph. And now we'll see 95 from the Norwegians. Hermanova. So much I didn't appreciate about the numbers game until I started covering the international
Yes, it is a
events.
numbers game. You really got to be good at figures and able to calculate quick.
This is Hermanova. 65 kilos.
Oh,
Now will she
yes.
get yellows?
I don't know.
The front hips seem to come up.
Yes,
yellow
you're
and
right,
blue.
Yellow and blue. It didn't look right to me when she came. When she
Just
did it.
watch the...
Forward, check the bar.
Oh, we
No,
lost- we
this
lost-
is Lenka Volfova. 60 kilos, bench press pre-B. Well, she's going for a big jump. This to 65.
It is a big jump on a third. Second, yes, but on a third.
I guess
can't-
why not? She's not in the... She's not going to lose
No.
a total medal for trying.
No.
No,
No.
buried her.
Yeah, it's a big jump.
And 62.5 would have been the right number.
Absolutely.
But to Taite,
1 minute.
she's going another 5 kilo jump.
Yes.
Now this is the one that we thought beat the command last time, but she was just in there. So let's just keep an eye on it this time.
It's like a sprinter. Just about goes the gun and the
Yeah.
gun goes just
After the gun, but before the reaction time.
That time, yeah, correct.
No,
No, no.
5 kilo
Again,
jump was just too
To
much.
me, Yeah, the third attempt for a lady at this body weight, 2.5 kilo has
Yeah.
to be the jump.
Now Sarah Collins. Second consecutive 2.5 kilo jump.
It
And
makes
this will
sense.
equal her personal best.
Build, just keep building. Every 2.5 will go towards the total. You're fighting it.
Well, one
No.
side's gone up and the other side no.
Sorry, only 75 kgs on the bar, reckon for Farna.
Gunnar's daughter. You know, the way these guys are throwing the 25 kilo plates around, it must be like a kettlebell workout for them.
You certainly have the good work, eh, to the last
Yeah.
3 days.
I think most of them have put an inch on their shoulders already.
And about 20 kilo on the bench press.
Gunnar's daughter. Another 2.5 kilos on the bar. 75. No.
Yeah, nothing there. Too heavy.
Still 75 kgs on.
But she only lost 2.5 kilo because
Indeed.
she is 75.
Well, in fact, she didn't lose anything
No, she
because
just didn't gain it.
she didn't gain it, yeah.
Oh, no, this one, she needs this.
This is her Yunan.
Again.
Well, it's a personal best attempt, but more importantly, it's to stay in the competition. She
need
must
to
hold that bar on her
pause,
chest.
hold
The
it.
strength is there.
Yeah. Pause and wait. No, it's,
No.
it's bubbling.
Oh dear,
She
dear, dear, dear.
clearly do that in training, I think. And she can't control it now.
80 kgs on the bar record, to
Well, she held it, but the
It was still bubbling,
when
it
you
was still
lose the
bubbling.
rebound
Yeah.
reflex, you lose strength.
Yeah.
She should have been opening on maybe, well, she did open on 70 and she jumped it. She should have stayed in 70, stayed in the competition,
lift before it's 10
or even
hours.
opened 65.
But if she's not, her brain is not telling
Yeah.
her she must wait.
She's not practicing pauses.
Again, one thing she could have done, the coach could have helped her by
Yeah.
saying, wait, and wait for the...
But if she's not doing it in the month
Yeah.
leading up to the
No, it's
competition,
difficult.
this is Tour, 80 kilos. Oh, it's a
Fighting
good
it.
fight, yes. Struggled to get it moving. Once she did, powered it through.
Still 80 kgs on the bar record. Sara Naldi, Italy, bar loaded, one.
Sarah Naldi of Italy next, 80 kilos.
Ferry saw next lifter.
Good
Yes,
lift
that's
from
good.
Naldi. She finishes on 80 kilos.
7.5 kgs.
Lots of happy Italians here today.
You're having a good week so far.
Bar loaded, 1 minute.
And all the lifters with excellent technique.
Yeah. Now this is Perevazova. Knezia Perevazova from Russia, 87.5 kilos. To back up a 160 squat.
Yep. This is right in the mix for the overall title.
Oh, it's
She's
going,
driving
it's
it.
going.
She's got it, I think.
Great battle.
Oh,
Oh,
I think the chief referee forgot.
forgot. No, all
She
yellows.
got all yellows.
Wonder what that was.
Didn't quite see what happened.
Oh, the butt came up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Bar loaded, 1 minute.
Now, Wickner from Great Britain. This will put her into a medal position on body weight for the time being. She'll go past Rude on body weight, but of course Rude can come back at her. Rude's already on 90, body weight of 61.75. 50 grams lighter is Moa Wickner. And this could put her into bronze medal position. It's fight. She's fighting. No. Just too much. Gave it everything she could. Now Taraka Visuti, 92.5 kilos. Currently in 4th place. And this will move her. Well, this will move her to 1st place in the bench competition.
Yeah, 92.5, 92.5, yeah.
With other lifters to follow. Turake Visuti, 92.5 kilos. To take the lead. On body weight. She's fighting. Oh yes, that looks good.
Bench.
And the Lithuanian coach celebrates. Well, that puts her in the lead. 3 to go. So unless all of them make their last lifts, there will be a Lithuanian medal.
Absolutely.
But if they all make their last lifts, she will be pushed back down to 4th place from whence she came. Personal best attempt for Ruud, 92.5. No.
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 Too heavy.
Same weight for Wollesen from Denmark. And this would take the lead on body weight. Lighter body weight than the Lithuanian. This to push Tarake Visuti out of gold medal position. No.
No, the bar went forward.
Gold is still with Lithuania.
It certainly is.
1 lift to go. And it's Sundal Hauna from Norway, who has looked very, very strong and has only taken a 2.5 kilo jump. Bench press PB is 93. On the bar, 95. If she wants bench press gold, she has to press more than she has ever pressed before.
Personal best.
Was there ever any doubt, Ralph? Was there ever any doubt?
None at all.
Gold to Norway and silver to Lithuania.
Well done, Lithuania.
And we move on to the 72 kilo class without any break at all. Next up is Kanapakaite, also from Lithuania. 55 kilos on the bar. Oh, that was easy. Of course, this is where we're going to have the battle of the two Swedes, Ralph.
Yeah. Yes.
Not so much in bench press, but overall.
Certainly overall, yes, I agree.
Now this is Carrie Carmichael from Ireland,
And again,
55 kilos on the
again, all
bar.
they need to do is to get 3 bench in and then see where they are. Yeah, that's
Easy.
an easy opener.
Did you expect anything else from an Irish lifter?
Nothing. No.
Claver from Netherlands, 60 kilos.
1 minute. Klaver, Netherlands.
And I don't think we're going anywhere near records in this, Ralph.
No, the biggest we got to 107.5.
Yeah, the record in the lower weight class was 133.
Yes, I remember
it's going to
seeing
be
that.
higher in this. Well, apparently it's 112.
For 72 ladies. Okay.
112 euro. Well, that's good lifts. Sorry, we sort of missed Claver there
Yeah, you're
in
right.
conversation.
It is 112.
112 European,
So there
115 world.
It is within striking distance if you got a good opener.
Yeah, well, Olsen's opening
That's what I said.
107.5.
You get a good opener.
Yeah.
It is a possibility.
Could she be the second
Yeah.
lifter in consecutive days to get records in 2 events and not win
And
the
not
title?
Yes.
In fact, the second lifter in 1 day. Oh, that's
It is-
easy.
It is, well, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what's happened to Matty Christensen earlier. Abigail McLean, 70 kilos on the bar for her. Abigail very tall, better suited to deadlift and bench, I would suggest. And she says, no, I'll take this off myself.
Yeah. Comfortable.
And again, Loader's favourite, takes it off herself,
Yellow.
puts it back herself. Let's look at this again. Well, no, the foot slid, but it didn't lift.
Yeah, you can slide.
And the sliding is because there's so much chalk and talc on the carpet
Exactly.
that it's losing its grip. I thought they might take a moment to vacuum it between flights, but no.
Sometimes it's up to your coach
Yeah.
to ask for it.
Shmeshkalova, 70 kilos for her.
That was easy.
Last deadlift, still 70, but record for America, Sugina, Russia. Bar loaded, Sugina.
Now Georgina, 70 kilos for her as well.
Next lift.
And of course the other reason we're rushing through this, a lot of lifters have the same weight on the bar, and a lot of the time it's only gone up by 2.5 kilos.
Absolutely right.
So the loaders can deal with that very quickly indeed. And of course a lot of the time similar build lifters, the safety rack would be at the same height. So this is Georgina, 70 kilos.
Easy bench.
Yes.
3 whites.
75 kgs on the bar, record Helena.
Now we got Vielman from Estonia, 75 kilos.
Bar loaded, Estonia. Olsen, next lift.
Takes the bar out.
Yes, steady set. Elbow must be locked to start with. Drive through it. That's a good bench.
Very strong.
Yes.
Very, very small pause, wasn't there?
Yeah.
They're getting very quick press commands today. No bad thing. Adolfson,
Well, the rule says once the bar is
Yeah.
motionless, it don't say it must be on the chest for 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
80 kilos. Very good
easy.
bench press.
That's
No,
very
2
low
yellows.
lift.
Butt up,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
You
can
can,
see from
yeah,
here.
yeah.
The butt is up.
Johansson, Norway, 82.5 kgs.
Now the other Norwegian, Jonsen, 82.5 kilos.
Shevchenko, next lifter.
Again, takes it off herself.
Oh, easy.
Easy. Well, we say easy.
Yes, that's
3
it.
white lights. We
25
thought the
kgs on
last
bar
one was
again.
easy.
Julia,
Yeah, but we can't see whether the bottom
No.
of the bench, so we can only see from the front.
bar loading.
Shevchenko,
This is why the center referee is always difficult to
personal best attempt.
see, to see whether the butt is off the bench, because he's looking
Yeah.
at the front.
5 kilo personal best, Ralph, with her opener.
Luhilu,
Yeah,
next lifter.
Ukrainians wouldn't put her out for this
oh no.
unless they were very
unless they
confident,
know.
would they?
That's correct. That flexibility.
Reminds me of myself.
Wow. A long time ago. Oh, yes.
Ralph, I wasn't that flexible in the womb.
That's second lift, 27.5 kgs on the bar against Julia, Luhilu.
And we talk about flexibility on the bench, and a lot of these lifters get big arches. It is important
Yeah.
that you stretch in training before you start going to a big arch. It can cause a problem with the spine.
And I
So-
think someone may have been listening to the commentary, Ralph,
Yeah, they do
because
the
in
cleaning,
comes the
yeah.
vacuum cleaner.
Absolutely right. So again, just go back to the high arches. You need to practice. You need to do all that
Yes.
stretching in training. Otherwise, you could finish up damaging the spine.
And perhaps this is a good time to give another quick shout out to our sponsors who support us both in the day-to-day running of the EPF and specifically in this event. So big thank you to La Manga Club, Titex, SBD, ER Equipment, Lyoko and Eleiko.
Thank you all for your kind
Now-
support.
Lohivu from Finland, 87.5 kilos for her first round bench. Funny how that red singlet looks almost pink on the screen.
Yes, it does. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
looked good.
and comfortable bench press.
Yes.
3 wide lights.
95 kgs on the bar against Ida Röhm, Sweden.
Now the first of the 2 Swedes, Ida Rohn,
Kom igen Ida.
95 kilos on the bar. Very smiley.
What she did. After a squat, she come off with a bright smile.
Yeah. And I think more and more people are going to see the personalities of these lifters.
Yes, of course.
We've never projected that before.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
that's
wasn't that good?
comfortable.
I mean, the Italian and the Danish lifters today came across as 2 really first-class sportsmen.
I mean, the sport is about extrovert, really. They really need to
Yeah.
express yourself. And it's also the audience take to you as well.
Yeah. Well, sports become big because people support personalities or teams. If they don't know who to support and why. Now, this is Vilma Olsen. She is opening within 7.5 kilos of the European record and within 9.5 of the world.
She already hold the European record with 190 on the squats. Was this world and European, or was it just European? I can't remember. Drive through it. Yes.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Again, that is possible.
Yes.
She want to build a total, or she just wants to have a
well,
go,
she
have
got a
go?
yellow, Ralph,
She got yellow,
from
yeah.
from the Ukrainian
But
judge.
the Ukrainian been giving yellows all through the whole session, so not quite sure. I'm sure it's a reason for it.
Bar loaded, 1
We
minute.
can't quite see it.
Now we're into the second round. Who's this we've got, Ralph? Kanapakaite. You were just going to say that,
I
weren't
can't
you?
look at the other one now. I'll leave it to you, I think.
60 kilos, 5 kilo increase.
Yes. A big drive.
Oh,
Yes,
easy
perfect.
again.
Just ease the bar back over the shoulder.
Yep.
It's gone.
Still 60 kgs on the bar. Reckon for Jerry, Carmichael, bar loaded.
Carrie Carmichael next. Of course, we haven't got the next attempt screen here, Ralph. That's the one difficulty of sitting on a table behind the technical crew.
Yeah, I can see it, but
It's too far away.
Too far away to tell.
And that's got all the world record information, which is why we have to be fed at each round. Carrie Carmichael, 60 kilos. Bang. Good lift. 3 whites.
Yes.
62.5 kgs on the bar. Reckon the second Clever, Netherlands, and bar
Now,
loaded.
Claver, we almost missed her first lift, Ralph, talking about other things, so I'm going to give her my full attention. 3 really good squats from her as well.
Was, yeah, all very deep.
Yeah.
Lots of power. What you want is 3 good bench press as well. Oh, yes, that's looking
Oh,
good.
that's easy.
It's easy. And yes, that's
3 whites.
65
This lady's a
kgs
very
on
good
the bar.
technician.
Well, if she's in the Dutch structure, she'll get good coaching.
Yes, she will. I took it to Peter today and he said they're now setting up a good training camps
Yeah.
and things to try and look after especially the junior lifters.
Yeah. I
That's
know
all.
the long-term head coach has recently retired.
Yeah, my good friend Hank Kaiser.
65 kgs.
You listen to us, Hank. Good afternoon to you.
Well, I was thinking of Ed Petersma.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think Hank Kaiser's also been.
Has
been
Hank,
told. He's standing down. I've been
okay.
told.
Bar loaded, 1 minute.
Well, greetings to both of you.
Absolutely.
If you're watching here today,
Been a great servant for the Netherlands Powerlifting Federation.
this is Pripadova. Of course, Ed Petersma used to be a very good boxer.
Is that correct?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, I always called him champ.
Not Trump.
No.
No.
Pripadova.
Oh, yes,
Good
that's
bench
easy.
press.
Yeah.
3 white lights.
72.5 kgs on the bar. Reckon for Abigail McLean.
Now, Abigail McLean,
1 minute.
just gone up 2.5 kilos.
Escalona, next lifter.
That's quite okay, Mark. In the bench press, just build.
Yeah,
Just take every 2.5 you can get. No big jumps. Take 2.5. Build it total.
there's such a spread of abilities, and
Yeah.
the deadlift as well, when I look at it.
Drive it through.
Oh, that's good.
Hit the rock, but it's okay.
No,
the
it's
game
not.
road, yeah.
2 yellows. Let's have a
It
look.
could
Oh, the
be a
butt
butt.
was up,
It's a
Ralph.
butt,
Yeah.
It's a butt.
Clara's
Yeah.
Escalona, Czech Republic.
It's no wonder the head referee didn't see it, but yes, that was
Normally,
quite
You
obvious.
shouldn't see it, the referee, because he's looking right
No.
down the center.
Now, Shmeshkalova, 72.5 kilos on the bar for her. Klara Shmeshkalova.
2.5 increase.
Yes, that's good. 75 kgs on the bar. Reckon Margarita, Zugina.
Good lift. No problems whatsoever with that.
Bar loaded.
Now Zogina, 75 kilos, 5 kilo
He's gone
jump.
up 5.
Next lifter.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
yes. No problem.
And look
whatsoever.
at how wide the feet were.
Yeah.
No danger of the butt coming up when the feet are that
No,
wide, is
that's
it?
a good point as well, Martin.
Look at how wide, look
Yeah.
at the width. Butt can't go up.
Yeah.
It's almost physically impossible.
If the feet are too close,
Yeah.
the butt can come up.
Maybe
but,
you
yeah,
sacrifice a little bit of leg drive,
Yeah.
but it's primarily a chest and shoulder
it
exercise.
is really.
Vilma, Estonia, 5 kilo jump, 80 kilos on the bar. Yeah, quite often if you see a very wide stance on the bench press, it's someone that used to have a butt up problem, and that has been the
Eliminated
solution.
by widening the legs.
Sacrificing maybe a couple of kilos in
even
drive.
That's not bad.
No,
Enough time to keep the feet down. Drive through it. That's
looks good.
That's a
3
good
wide
hit.
lights.
Still 80 kgs, Rebecca Isabella Amundsen, Norway, bar loaded.
But these are all the things you work on in training, Martin.
Yes.
A good coach.
But
Take care of
there's
all
a
these
lot of
little
people
things.
watching this, Ralph, who'll train alone or without a powerlifting coach, and I hope they'll take some of what we're saying on
Or
board.
maybe think about taking up powerlifting. I need to know what they need
Yeah.
to do. Find yourself a good club, a good coach, very good coach.
And just be prepared to work your backside off for the next 3 years.
Absolutely.
And then you too
No
could be
shortcuts,
on the
no
international
shortcuts.
stage. Oh, was that too quick?
I don't know.
It was
Yes.
3
No,
wide
no, it
lights. That was Adolfsen. She was out so quickly that by the time we
Look right.
finished our couple of sentences, she'd lifted.
Finished and gone.
Now, Jonsson, 5 kilo jump, 87.5. Getting towards the medals.
Drive. Slow to move it, but
Yeah,
once you got it moving.
that's good.
Yes.
And just one thing for the medals, Ralph. Lohivu is far lighter than any of the ones she's competing against. So she's going to win on body weight if that's what it comes down to. 67.15,
Yes.
way lighter than either Shevchenko or Jonsson. And this is Lohivo, 90 kilos.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Again, she was
She
slow to
powered
get it
that up.
moving.
I didn't think it was going to move.
No,
No,
she hasn't got it.
yellows.
I
I'm
think the
wondering if her
came
butt
up.
came up with the
Yeah,
effort. Let's have a
definitely
look.
butt came up, I think. The butt
You
is
know,
flicking.
the foot is touching. That's why she's got failed. Foot was touching the bench.
Yeah, maybe. Yes. That
That's
could-
that's a reason for
as well.
failure.
Yeah.
No, the butt didn't come up. And she was so wide to avoid the butt coming up that she actually hit the
Hit
base of the
across
safety
the
rack.
Part of the safety rack, yeah.
Now Shevchenko, 90 kilos.
Yes. Lock the arms, elbow locked. Bring it bar with the shoulders.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. Now that's
How
perfect
strong
bench
was
press.
that?
Yeah.
Never mind about body weight if you're that strong. Just power it up.
Followed 1 minute, run Sweden. Olsson next.
Okay, we're back to the two Swedes. This is Ida Rohn. And of course a Swedish speaker commenting on two
Yes.
Swedish
He's
lifters
the president.
battling for gold and silver.
He's the president and also a Hall of Famer, the IPF Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Mr. Johnny Whitlow, well done. Been around for many, many years.
Since 1958, he said last night.
Can you told us that last night? Over shoulders.
Yes.
3 wide lights.
112.5 kgs when loading the bar. As far as I can
Maybe
see,
it was 1968.
European junior
I can actually
record in
remember
the
him
bench.
lifting, to be honest. He was a very good lifter.
Well, I think that's when Arnold Bollström started, the late
European
60s.
junior record in the bench.
And this is a
Minus
European
72
bench
kg
record,
plus
112.5
Come here,
kilos.
Her 107.5 was totally easy.
Very strong.
So this is a good possibility.
And maybe a chance of the world record next time round.
115? I think somewhere around there. Yes. Be told it's 115 in the world. Drive it. Oh, yes.
Wow.
Not surprised.
Whoa, what a fantastic
European
lift.
record. And a big smile.
I had in my head the European record was 113. I've obviously got that wrong.
I wasn't sure. That's what I was pointing to it, yeah.
Meister kan att bekräfta Lithuania bar loaded 1 minute. Another next lifter.
Kanapakaite, third and final lift. You've lost your chance to say it now, Ralph, unless you comment on it as she leaves the platform.
Big breath. Over the shoulders.
No.
Now the bar, once the bar go away from the body, it's going to be hard to put
Once
it back.
more, a lifter lets go of the bar.
And yes, not a good thing to do.
Netherlands bar loaded 1 minute.
Now Claver,
Michael next lifter.
65
Yeah.
kilos. I can't see another 2.5 kilos stopping her.
Her technique is perfect. So yes, I agree with you.
Just looking to add as many kilos as she can to the total.
That is the idea.
And who knows what may happen in
The
deadlift.
deadlift, yeah. Over the shoulder, and then push it. Keep working it.
Well, she got it, but that 2.5 kilos did have an impact. And I think 5 would have been just too
It would have been
much.
too much, definitely
Good
too much.
call.
5 kgs on the bar. Record Carey Carmichael.
Carrie Carmichael.
Bar loaded 1
Well, she's taken 2 5-kilo jumps. She was comfortable with the first and second. And this will be a
Yeah.
personal best.
Yes, absolutely. Personal best, yeah.
Currently 62.5. This for 65. No.
2.5, I would think, would have been the right call.
Sorry.
Yeah, she's not in the running for a medal, and I
No,
think they
it's worth a
wanted to
try.
send her away with a PB. And
Bar loaded 1 minute.
Okay.
now Pripadova from Czech Republic is next, 70 kilos,
Gonna have a 10 minutes
personal
break.
best.
The bench press
She's taking a 5 also. 5-kilo jump from second to third.
And Olsen will be attempting a world record, Ralph, for their third
Yeah,
round,
she have to go at it.
116 kilos.
No.
No.
Sorry. She had a 72.5 kgs on the bar. Record for Abigail McLean. Favorite on the bar loaded McLean.
Abigail McLean next. Missed 72.5 last time. Just perhaps a little bit tighter on the way down.
Oh.
Takes it off
lift it
herself.
off. Over the shoulder.
That's better.
Yeah, that's a
That's
good bench.
better.
Barletta.
3 wide lights.
Second lift. 75 kgs on the bar. Record for Laras Skalova, Czech Republic.
Shmeshkalova, third attempt, 75 kilos.
2.5 increase from second to third.
No, bad luck.
Too heavy.
Sorry, Clara. Too heavy. No.
Finishes with a best of 72.5. Well, we're inexorably moving towards another 10-minute break, Ralph.
Yes, we are.
Georgina, the Russian, is out next. 2.5 kilos more on the bar.
And could complete it.
77.5, and I think she said, I'll take it off myself.
And we could complete the bench press with the world record. Possible.
Look at how wide these feet are.
Yeah, really wide.
But she's keeping them away from the stand.
Absolutely. Keep the butt down.
It's almost impossible for her to come up with that width.
It is. Nothing there.
No.
That's a bit, she on the limit.
Sorry, too heavy. No. 82.5 kgs on the bar.
Now, Vilma from Estonia, 82.5 kilos.
Followed in Vilma, Estonia. Paulsen, next to bench.
Oh, it's
That's
a
a good
good
bench.
lift. 3 wide lights.
That's a good lift.
And she is very happy indeed with that.
Followed in 1 minute.
Adolfsen from Norway. Now, this last one was so quick we almost missed it,
it's a
Ralph.
personal best,
Personal
yeah, we did.
best. It's a 5 kilo jump. But of course, she missed her opener, so
Yeah, so this may be what her plan was.
planned third lift. She thought she'll just go to it. It's going, it's going, yes. Good lifting by Adolfsen. 2 to 1, she gets a yellow. See if we can see why.
90 kgs on the bar. Malene, sorry, Tula.
It didn't really come up.
Bar loaded 1
If
minute.
you know, if you're enforcing the daylight rule, then it was fine. Now this is Lohivu. Now I think she got failed last time for touching the safety rack with her
the
foot.
feet. Okay.
Bronze medal position for the moment.
Did she get 2 yellow?
Yeah.
So they mean that the both feet are touch the rack. I said, okay, that may be the case. Yeah, again, she's quite wide. It's not about being wide, it's up against the stands.
She is touching the racks. Well, she's going to get failed again.
Oh, let's see.
Well,
She going to
Let's
get
see
2
if she did.
yellows?
I don't know.
No, she got 3
I don't
whites
think
this
that was a
time.
reason. I don't think that was a reason.
But that is a reason for failure, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I don't think so. I'm just trying to think. I don't think it's a reason.
Maybe it's the bench, not the racks, that the rule refers to.
Yeah, the bench itself.
I know you can't touch the bench,
No, you can't touch
but
the
are
bench.
the racks part of the bench?
Well, you,
There's a question for your rules committee,
big
Ralph.
question.
But she's got the
hang
lift.
On, hang on. The jury's asking the question. I think she's going to fail it. They're going to fail it. You might be right. The jury's asking the question. Good pause. No, nothing there.
Nothing there for Johnson.
sorry.
They're going to overturn it. They're going to overturn it. They're discussing it.
You think I might have been right
They
then?
might be right. I don't know. They discussed it, I think.
Julia,
They haven't changed
Well,
it.
if it's part of the bench,
Ukraine.
I'm not
then-
sure.
Loaded 1 minute. If
I'm not
that's
sure.
No,
It's a safety rack.
Shevchenko,
bronze medal from
92.5 kilos.
in the bench.
This to move into the bronze medal position.
Take the bronze medal from Finland, the bench. Iran, next lifter.
Oh, how flexible is that?
Oh, I'll tell you. I mean, obviously, being young, but also it's something I do. That you must train it. You must do a lot of flexibility training to get the flexibility.
Oh, that's good, and that's the bronze medal
Yes, it is.
Yes,
for Shevchenko.
in the bench. 102.5 kg.
102.5 kilos. Now this is for Ida Rohn.
minute.
Now remember, Roan has lost
Kom igen Ida.
the squat and bench to Olsen, but prognosis still
Yeah, put her in
puts
front.
her in front. (102.5). Safe and Silver looking to build the total.
She's working hard.
It's going, it's going. Oh
think
yes,
she's
I
got
think
it.
she has. Wait for the lights. 3 white lights for Roan, and she is delighted. Now, world record attempt.
World Junior record attempt.
Vilma Olsen, 116 kilos, broke the European record
And the
with
squat.
her second bench press. This
Also
is for
holding
the
the squat as well.
world record.
Olsson, Sweden.
The world record. Break the European on 112 and a half. This is for world record bench press.
And she's taking it off herself.
Yes. Sit on the hip, sit on the thighs. Drive it.
It's going. Oh, yes.
No doubt.
Oh,
New
absolutely.
world record.
New world record. Vilma Olsen. And what a fantastic way to end this. Well, world records in squat and bench, and she's still not favourite
Still
to
not
win the
to win
title.
it, no.
Oh, dear, dear, dear.
Oh, yes.
Well, we'll take a short break, everyone. Join us again for 10 minutes for the deadlifts. Promises to be fantastic. Don't
See you in a
miss it.
while.
First lift will be David. You good?
And welcome back to Kona's, just as the first lifter, Tureka Visyute, comes out to attempt her first deadlift of 115 kilos. This is the 63 kilo junior class at the European Open Classic Powerlifting Championships. And we are in the junior 63s. Immediately after this, we will have the 72s. And once again, Ralph Farquharson, we are expecting great competition.
Oh, yes.
As this...
Like I said before, this is where the competition really starts, when the bar is on the floor. And lifters had 2 change in the third run of the deadlift.
That's
they
right.
can make a lot of adjustments.
Butataiti, that was the other Lithuanian, and that's a good lift at 120. Ralph, before we went away, we were discussing the rules regarding feet touching the safety racks on the bench. I know you had a discussion with Gaston in the break. Would you like to bring us up to date with that?
Yes, I mean, it is correct. He said if the feet touch the rocks in any way, it gives lifters some support, which makes sense. So that make it illegal to do that. So it should have been a red. That's why the lifter had a red light, or a yellow light.
That's good from Hermanova. So yeah, that's just another training point. If you are training with a very, very wide stance, bear in mind that if you take that stance to an international competition, or indeed a national one where there are safety racks, you must avoid touching the safety racks with your feet. This is Volleson from Denmark, 130 kilos.
Easy.
Oh wow,
Very easy.
very easy. Now there's a huge range of deadlifts here, Ralph. The lightest opener is 115. The heaviest opener is 172.5.
Oh yes, it is. And what's the record? Any record on this?
I don't know. We'll get that information
I'm sure
shortly.
The director will give us a hand with this when you got the second.
Now Katrina Sundal-Hauna, gold medalist, bronze medalist on bench press, fourth out on deadlift.
I think the 63 is 182.5, I think.
Okay.
So 172
That's
maybe
right.
Close, yeah. And I think
we'll get
72
information
is
on the world if
200.
we get close to 182 and a half. I'm told 190, Ralph, is the
Is it
world.
190? Okay.
So 182 and a half, 190 the applicable figures. But this is Tour 137.5. Oh, I thought she wasn't going to move it for a moment there.
Yeah.
And then once she did, it flew
Just
up.
fly up.
Yes, that's a good lift.
Sometimes the first deadlift, you think, oh, this is going to be easy, and you don't focus enough, and it's always heavy. It's not called a deadlift for nothing. Wolfova, 137.5.
Yes, that's a good opener.
Yes, indeed. 3 wide lights.
150 kgs.
I think deadlift is probably the easiest of the 3 lifts to judge from the referee's point of view. You don't have to take decisions on depth.
No.
You don't have to look for butt coming off the bench, head coming off the bench.
All you need to do is stand up straight,
You
lock
just-
your knees,
yeah.
shoulder back,
Grip the bar,
And
stand
lift.
up straight, put it back down again.
and the lifter is finished. No. You just come forward with that.
What did they say? Yeah, all blues.
Blues.
152.5 kgs on the bar. Lifter Sarah Kathleen Collins, Switzerland, bar loaded 1 minute.
Just quickly sipping a coffee, Ralph, to keep my throat lubricated
Yes.
and to stay alert. It's been another long but very, very enjoyable day.
Absolutely.
This is Sarah Collins.
Yes. That should be a good lift.
Yeah, and one of the things I loved about today, Ralph, was that interview we did earlier,
Oh, yeah.
which will be on YouTube later if it's not there
Please
already.
watch it. Please watch it.
Because
It's
the
very interesting.
two lifters were such lovely, warm
I mean,
characters.
They were so close to
Yeah.
each other, but there was great friends as
Yeah.
well. No animosity for beating each other. Really accept it. I thought it was a great interview. So, if you haven't seen it, please watch it, and it should be on Facebook as well.
Yeah, it'll be on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's even been posted yet.
I'm not sure. Oh yes.
Wow.
What a good lift.
That was Perevazova. I was about to introduce her and she lifted the bar before I got the chance. Now, Gunnar's daughter, 162.5.
Oh yes.
Oh no, I don't. Well, what
Did she
do
rock
they say? She
forward?
rocked. No,
Yeah.
two blues.
Yeah. Once you get to the final position in deadlift, you
Well,
can't
she
stay there.
looks shocked, but
Yeah, but she went forward. She just
what
went
is she?
forward.
Well, the
The
coach
coach
is.
gone to check, but I don't think he will get any joy. Yeah.
Now this is Vikner, 165 kilos. She had a good squat, decent bench, and she is third last out in the deadlift. And that looked good.
Certainly does.
More to come.
Yeah. How much more I don't know, but it's more to go.
Now Naldi, Sarah Naldi, 167.5. Now she doesn't look like a deadlifter, if you know what I
Doesn't
mean.
she?
She looks more like a squatter and a bench presser,
which she
but
is.
she's second last out on the
yes,
deadlift.
so she's a good puller as well. Hip through. Yeah.
Good deadlift.
Yeah.
3 wide lights.
172.5 kgs on the bars. Sofia Rude, Ukraine.
Last out is Rude.
Ukraine.
Now Rude has been nowhere near the lead, Ralph.
Yeah.
With this one deadlift, she moves
We did
into
10,
first place.
And we did 10 kilo of the European record. Hip through.
Oh wow.
That's a good start.
Well, that puts her in 407.5. She's 2.5 kilos ahead of Perevazova at the end of the first round. Two reds that need to be turned green, both because of a little bit of loss of balance at the top, not because of power. Now, Turakivasiute, second attempt, 125 kilos. And a medalist in bench press, of course. Looks good.
Yes. Nice, solid lift.
3 wides. Hermanova, 130 is next up.
She opened with 125, so this is a 5 kilo increase.
No lifter profile available.
No, unfortunately, and that is so sad.
Well, coach has just been asked to remove some chalk from the face.
I mean, normally they lift themselves to psych themselves up. They normally
Yeah.
smack themselves across the face with
Just
the
in case
chalk.
it's someone else in disguise.
Yeah, so the mum and dad watching at home and saw somebody's who's beating my daughter. Yes, that's good pull.
That looks good. 3 wide lights.
Second lift, still 130. Bar loaded. Lifter 220.
Butataiti next from Lithuania,
Listen, next
130 kilos. No.
Oh,
140 kgs on
Well,
the bar.
I looked away for a second, Ralph, to see who was next, and
Now she
I
just,
looked back and she was walking away.
she just attempted to pull and then just walked away. I think it's.
Now,
Thought, no, they like it.
Vullison from Denmark next. 10 kilo jump in the bar weight. This is 140 kilos.
That is possible.
No, I mean, it's not from her, from the previous
From the
lifter.
previous lifter.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
But she's made a
She's also gone 10 kilo.
10 kilo jump as well, yeah. We're in decimal powerlifting.
That's good.
Oh no! I think
she-
she's
was she
going to
get-
get blues as well. Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Sorry. No.
Oh, she did all the hard work.
Yeah, it's a pity. Isn't it?
142.5 kgs.
Once you get to the top, you got to hold
Yeah,
it.
the
stay
rules
still.
of performance are the rules of performance,
Yes.
and there is no margin for error.
Wolf, next lifter.
Sundal Hauna. That's good.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good hit. 145 kgs on the bar. Lenka.
That was 142.5, by the way. Sorry, didn't announce that, but you may have seen the screen.
2.
145 now
An
for
increase-
Wolfova.
An increase of 7.5 on her first. First was 137.5. Now she's going 145. Keep working, keep going. Lock, stay.
She listened to you, Ralph.
Okay.
Good job, Lenka. Let's see what the referee says.
3 wide
Yes,
lights.
that's a good lift. 147.5 kgs. Or Tour Estonia. Bar loaded, 1 minute. Come on, Ali. Collins. Next lifter.
Sam again.
Now this is Ave Tour,
She's also going
Estonia,
147.
147.5.
Increased by 10. 137 opener. 147.5 for a second. Using a hook grip. This way your thumb, grab your thumb and pull. That looks good.
Encourages you to do the lift quickly before you break your thumbs, of
The
course.
thumbs are hurtful. Apparently it's more efficient to pull with the bar with both hands the same way.
Sarah Kathleen.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of lifters now are using that. A lot of Norwegian are using it for
Bar
deadlift.
loaded, 1 minute.
Sarah Collins, 157.5 kilos.
No.
I think that'll probably get
Yeah,
blues.
that would get blues, yes.
Sorry. No lifts. Run under 60 kgs on the bar. Marketa.
Now Harjunen, well, missed it first time round. A balance issue at the top.
Gunnar stopp till next lifter.
Needs to put it right.
Yes.
Just solid at the top. Wait for the down command. Keep hold of the bar.
Of course, she didn't get a bench. Can't make a total.
No, no, she's not having the best of days, is she?
No, she missed all 3 bench. Could she make all, miss all 3 deadlift as well?
Arna, Gunnar
She
stopp
need to
till
go away
next
and
lifter.
look at
1
these.
Now Gunnar's daughter,
Next one,
she
just
missed
missed.
162.5
Yes.
as well. She looked shocked, but just a little wobble at the top, that's enough. Needs to hold it solid.
Stay. Yeah, that's better. Much better.
Should be 3 whites.
Yes.
Iceland, of course, the home of the new world super heavyweight deadlift record holder.
Oh, what a deadlift! Oh, what a deadlift!
Also,
You were there, up close and
I
personal, were
was
you?
there. It was fantastic to see.
Well, I was sitting on my couch cheering Big
were you?
JK on.
Yeah, he was up for it, I tell you.
Now, well, let's see this lift first of all.
185. 165, sorry. Hold it.
That's good.
That should be good.
yes.
Yeah, 3 white. Quickly between
That was
lifts,
the
Ralph.
final deadlift of the competition.
I'll tell you what I did.
Yeah.
When I saw JK's first squat and his reaction to it, I messaged Elliot Feldman in the commentary booth and said
Okay.
he's going to get a world deadlift record
Yeah,
today.
Yes. And you were right. Fantastic, Will. 405, if you haven't seen it. Oh, no.
No, that's going to be Blues.
Absolutely,
She's got
yeah.
the strength.
Sorry, no late. 177.5
But yes, what a climax to the
Yeah, it
competition.
was, it was.
2 world deadlift records and finishing the competition with that 405. Talk about going out on a high.
Absolutely high.
Well, next two both going 177.5, Ralph. Who's the lighter? By 50 grams, it's Wickner from
Yes.
Great Britain. And Rude is out first.
Moving.
Yes, I
It's
think
locked
that's
in.
good.
Should be.
See what the referees say. Yes, 3 white lights. All Vickner has to do for a deadlift goal, though, is to match her. But Vickner maybe has loftier ambitions. I mean, this will put her 3rd overall.
Oh, yes. She needs this.
Into the lead in the deadlift and onto the podium in the overall competition if this gets white lights.
She's going to have to work. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Oh, I think she's got
She has
it.
got it.
Great fighting, Moa. Yeah.
3 white lights for Moa Wickner. She leads at the end of the 2nd round of the deadlift competition. Into the 3rd round, Turake Visciute, 132.5. Do you want one last go at that name, Ralph?
No, I think I'll pass Martin. I'll definitely do that.
Eggle, you can call her Eggle. And often the case, the bench press medalist is first out in the deadlift.
Yeah, most case. Oh,
Not quite.
No.
Good fighting. Give her a round of applause for the big show. 135 kgs, Teresa Hermanova, Czech Republic. Followed
Now Hermanova, 135 kilos.
The bar will be clean after each attempt in the 3rd round of the deadlift.
As per the technical
As
rules.
per the rules, yes. And lifters is allowed 2 changes in this round.
And expect to see a few because
There
it
will be
is so
some changes,
close.
yes. Keep driving, keep driving. Hold it.
That's good, and I'm just looking ahead. Deadlift medals. Wickner has gone 180. I think that's right. She was near her limit, 177.5. Rude has gone 185, which she'll probably drop down to 182. But she's got one eye on the deadlift and one eye on the total. Oh, that's well, that isn't a headache for the coaches. You go for the total every time, don't you? If you have to sacrifice a deadlift medal to become European champion, that's what you do. But a tight just too heavy. But a lovely smile in spite of the lack of success. Gave it everything, not quite there. Well, Ralph, this was scheduled to finish at 9 o'clock. We're at 10 to 7, and we're nearly into flight 2.
Yeah.
All be over and done with by 8.
Been down to dispatchers, been really fast.
Yeah, hope no one was planning to tune in at 8:30 for the last few lifts.
They will miss it, but you can watch it again
Yeah.
on demand. Keep working, keep driving, keep driving.
Oh, she said damn it herself. I think she knows 2 blues. I'm not sure why she's getting a white.
Now me.
You know, if the lifter knows it wasn't good, then surely the referees should as well. Play poker. Don't tell the referee that you know it wasn't good.
Så Norge, var det dags å
Sundalhona, her final attempt, 147.5. This for 380. She's fighting. No.
Once the legs,
Yeah, legs straightened. It was all back.
Oh, she fall over. Is she okay?
I think just a little bit faint with the effort.
No, sorry, 152.
Now, Avitur, Estonia, 152.5 kilos. We're just about getting to the crucial stage where we're going to have to
Medals are
start
decided.
calling totals and
Yeah.
deadlifts.
I agree.
It's going to be close again, Ralph.
Very.
Balloned 1 minute.
At this moment in time.
2.5 kilos
Can't call
between
it.
the top two.
Can't call it.
This is Tua, just outside both battles. But she's got another year as a junior next year. And she doesn't have far to travel. It's in Lithuania again. She's from Estonia. Just composing herself, mentally rehearsing. Double overhand hook grip. Just too much.
Oh, look at it too heavy.
Just too much. I just wonder, was it a bit too much neck and shoulders and not enough leg drive there?
Yeah, you need the big muscle leg to drive you. It's like a big motor.
Now, Wolfova. Well, she's jumped 10, Ralph. I thought she was pretty much near her limit on the second one. This is one where we were saying she's listening to you, Ralph, when you were saying keep pulling, keep pulling.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong, because she's my favourite ever lifter with her name. But 10 kilos is a big ask.
It is a big ask. Let's see if you can do it. Just keep driving. Just keep stretching.
No,
That was a limit.
no, maybe 5, 2.5.
2.5 would have been her limit, yes.
Now, Sarah Collins, 157.5. Opened with 152 and got it. She missed
Balloned 1 minute.
this weight last time out. Wasn't it a wobble at the top again?
It was a wobble.
For the second group, we change some do.
Just stand up straight and stand still.
Hold it at the top. No, the legs straighten. Oh, but she
Yes, I think so. Three
got
wide
it. Yes,
lights.
well done.
Congratulations. 170 kgs.
Okay, let's look. Third place, currently 167.5 in the deadlift. Anything more than that is moving into medal place, but of course it may move out again. Next up is Gunnar's daughter, 170. This would move her into third place in deadlift. You can see the little graphic on the screen.
That's a good one. She's gonna move up for the moment in the bronze position in deadlift.
Just keep pulling. Keep pulling. Hold it.
Yes,
Oh,
I think
got
she's
it.
got it.
She's happy.
And
3 wide lights
that's a good one.
in the bronze medal position.
At the moment.
Christina Jerusova, Russia.
4 lifters to go. 2 already ahead of her.
Jerusova.
So it doesn't matter what they do. 2 that can take the bronze away from her. The first of them is Perevazova. No, Perevazova's heavier. All she can do is 4th in deadlift. So much to try and take in.
Keep moving.
No,
Her feet slide in. I
Yeah.
think that's to lose the power. They need to clean the platform, I think. They need to take it.
next
away.
we have Naldi.
On the bar, Sara.
175 kilos. Now this would put her into bronze medal position overall. Bronze in deadlift, bronze in total. For now.
Italy.
Listen to the Italians.
Yeah. She missed 172.5 last time.
The third position.
She's gone more. Well, she needs this if she wants a podium.
Drive, drop hips in and drive hard.
Oh, she's pulled it.
Let's go.
She's only gone and pulled it. 3 wide lights for Naldi. And the Italians are having a fantastic day.
What a day they have in.
Now, Moa
What a
Wickner,
day.
180 kilos on the bar.
Moa, Whitner, great treatment.
She is leading the deadlift, but she wants the podium. This would put her 407.5. She will take the podium away from Naldi if she gets this lift.
This could be a momental pull. Can't you do it?
This for overall bronze in the European Championships. Only 2.5 kilos more. It's going, it's going. She's pulling, she's pulling, she's pulled it. What do the referees say? 2 white lights, and that is good enough.
183.
Oh, wow.
K's on the bar.
These girls are putting on a show.
Oh, what a battle.
show.
For the European Junior.
And we need the screen back.
Yeah, we need a screen. Yes, back
Oh,
up,
we've got
it's
it. So Wickner,
183.
yeah,
Is
is
it a world
in
record?
bronze. This is 183. This is a world record for Ruud. She's already the world champion, so she can risk the world record. Can we finish another fantastic session with a world? Is it world or European, Ralph? I think it's European. World.
It is world.
European.
Let's go in.
No, it'll be blue.
No, we blew.
Well, let's see. Sorry to say.
2 to 1.
Sinking the whole bar, obviously. Sorry to say. But give her a round of applause.
Yes, it deserves a lot. They all deserve a round of applause. Absolutely tremendous lifting. What fighting, what battles.
Well, the Italians and the Brits, what a
Oh,
battle.
they're having a day.
And in their own houses, up and down Italy and up and down
Yeah.
Britain, people will have been screaming at the screens.
We hope so.
you're enjoying it in Italy, Britain, all over Europe as we bring you this wonderful championship.
Possible over
Very
the world.
quick break while we clean the platform. Let's give another shout out to the sponsors: Elico, SPD, Lioco, Titex, ER Equipment, the La Manga Club. Thank you each and every one for your continued support. And let's also recognize the work of this platform crew
Oh, yes.
who worked splendidly today and earlier in
last
the week
3
as
days,
well.
Yeah. Last 2 days have been excellent. Really have. They really kept the events going. The big competition, the biggest in the EPF, nearly 500 lifters.
Now we're into the 72s.
And they kept the whole thing going.
We're within half an hour of discovering the 72 kilo champion. My
Right.
prediction is she'll be Swedish.
Yes, good start.
That's Pripadova.
Yes, we're starting with a good lead.
3 white lights.
Yes, I think we can safely say they could well be Swedish. But
are loaded. 1 minute.
it isn't finished until it's finished.
No. Well, all we need to say is Belarus.
Belarus, yes. Oh, say no more about that.
Kanapakaite from Lithuania, 135.
Very easy eyes there.
That's good.
It's a good lead. 145 kgs.
I mean, the Italian and the British lifters both
Fantastic day
battled
today.
those deadlifts.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like you want to give them both a podium position. They almost both deserve it. But that is sport where there are
Guts.
winners.
And
There have to be
a
runners
winner,
up.
Yeah. Guts, determination. How not to quit. Even when it's gone, just keep fighting.
Vilma, 145. Oh, I think that'll be blues as well. There's a feud on that today. No, she
Got
gets
it.
whites.
Got it, yeah.
150 kgs.
Maybe it was so marginal.
Didn't pick it up. But again,
Yeah, it didn't go down.
yeah, it didn't go down now.
Maybe I'm getting so picky I should become a referee myself.
It's not a good technique. You want to
No.
keep the legs slightly bent and use the hip to drive forward.
Now Johnson,
Again, the legs is straight. Then you're using the back and your shoulders to pull, which is
3 white lights.
not efficient. She got it 3 whites.
Julia.
Lohivu, 155 kilos. This is the
Bar loaded, 1
bench press safety rack toucher
Michael, next lifter.
that caused all the controversy earlier. Opening on 155.
Again, let's just let the deadlift first round
Yep.
unfold. Yes, good opening.
And of course, what this first round will
Yes,
also
that's
do,
good lift.
it
Still
will
on
show us
55
realistically
Bar,
where the
lifter,
two Swedes
Gary,
stand in
Bar,
relation to each
Bar
other with
loaded,
2 rounds
1
to go.
minute.
Yes, correct.
And each one will be very
Bar, next lifter.
much aware of what the other one can do. Carrie Carmichael, 155.
Yes.
3 wide lights.
160 kgs on the bar. Klara, Kalava, Czech Republic. Bar loaded, 1 minute.
Smeshkalova,
Skalova,
160 kilos.
Klaver, next lifter.
Oh, that's an easy pull.
Wow. That's one of the easiest pulls I've seen so far this week.
Certainly was.
And I mean, 160 is a reasonable weight.
Absolutely.
It's not
easy
like a
rate.
110 or something, is
No,
it?
it isn't.
Bar loaded, 1 minute. Klaver, middle.
It's over 350 pounds.
Sugina, next lifter.
Now, Claver, well, we said she'd have a good deadlift. I'm just wondering what the world records are here, Ralph, because
I don't know. I haven't
Ron
got
is
the world
opening at
record.
220. And that's good. I'm just going to lip read again to try and get the records.
I think it's 202 for the European, I think.
Margarita, Sugina, Russia, bar loaded, 1 minute.
Okay, world record, Ralph, 227.5. Ron is opening within 7.5 kilos of that.
Yep. Yeah, 220, yes, you're right.
That looks good. 3 wide lights
Second lift.
for Zugina.
Bar, Isabella, Adolfsson,
Now, Adolfsson,
bar loaded,
165 kilos.
next lifter.
That's a total. It's a PB total? No, okay. Missed that. That's a easy.
Yes.
I think
Easy
we've
opener.
been told there may be a world record total in the offing.
Okay. That may be.
Abigail McLean, right written. Bar loaded, 1 minute. McLean, very good. So,
No,
second
this is Abigail McLean, 170 kilos.
Oh, easy opener.
That's a good lift. Whoa, how much has she got left?
Absolutely.
Julia Shevchenko.
Well,
Bar loaded, 1 minute. Shevchenko, Ukraine. Olson, next lifter.
501. Kilo. Oh yes. That's
Oh,
an
and
easy
that
opener.
was, I would call that serene. Just effortless.
This stand up.
Smooth, effortless.
Down. Big it
I'll
up.
wait till it gets heavy before I start.
Sweden. Bar loaded, 1 minute.
Now Vilma Olsen, 180 kilos on the bar. Olsen, of course, has won the squat and has won the bench.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And that is easy. That
Certainly
puts
is.
her to 486.
486, yes.
But if Ron gets this, it puts her to 500.
500, yeah. That's a big lead.
220 kgs.
It's going to put her within touch of both the deadlift and the total world record.
Yeah.
World record
Yeah.
lifting. And in total, bar loaded, 1 minute.
And this is a new world record in...
No,
In deadlift for the juniors.
Well, I'm confused.
I don't think 220 is a world record. I don't think. Well, let's watch it.
Let's just see the
yeah.
lift.
220.
This puts her to 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, knockout.
Oh, she had to fight
Yes, I
it
think
up.
so.
I think she got it.
3 white lights.
Congratulations.
And suddenly, from being miles behind, she is 4 kilos ahead.
Yep.
And I've just been told that was a European junior record,
Ah, it's
but
a
not
European.
a world junior
Okay,
record.
okay.
That may come next time round.
Could well do. See what
Yeah,
you
the
take.
world record is 227.5,
Okay.
and the world total record is 504.
Both within a scope. Yeah, 228. Give her a 508.
So this is,
yeah.
Pripadova
Yeah,
fighting.
she got it. Hold it. What the referee says.
No, 2 blues.
I thought it might be hitching.
150 kgs. Heister. Vergeten. Lithuania.
No, Kanapakaite, 150 kilos on the bar.
Lithuania.
Second attempt. This is an increase of 15 kilo.
Aiste Kanapakaite, 150 kilos. No, it went down. There's going to be
That
blues.
was a big increase, 15 kilo.
Yes, it was.
Sorry, no. Late. 150 kgs still. Helena.
Now, Vilma,
Estonia.
5 kilo increase. This is up to 150 kilos for her.
Yep.
And we should say, Ralph, everyone is green in the first round.
Yes.
Everyone makes
So
a total.
everybody's in the fighting chance for a medal. Our
And
personal
Ron
best.
has gone 228.
Yes.
And that would
it'll
give
be
her a
508
world deadlift record and
And
a
the
world total record.
to finish this day. Would be fantastic. We'll be able to grow her, maybe interview with her. She's successful.
Both of them,
Both
perhaps.
of them, yes. Have a chat with them.
Knockout.
Oh, yes. I think that should be good. Is it?
3
Yes,
white lights,
three
yes.
Good lift. 160 kgs on the bar. Money in the US and Norway.
No. Jonsen, Norway, 160 kilos. Has anyone in the world got a deeper, more golden voice than Johnny Wickland?
Absolutely.
Followed
Perhaps
Yes.
me after a 14-hour commentary stint, but it's gone by the next day. $160 for the Norwegian. It's moving.
Driving.
Straight legs, all back.
Yes, all
Hips
back
come
and
through though,
shoulders.
and I think that's good.
I hope so.
Yes, she gets a reward for her battle.
162.5 kgs. Tulia.
Now, Lohivu,
Followed 1 minute.
162.5 kilos.
Nice lifter.
7.5 kilo jump. That's probably about right.
Yeah, I would say so. This body weight.
Come on, Tulia.
155 for a first, 162.5 for a second.
Had a thought, Ralph, but let's see this first of all.
Look out, come on, come on, look
She's
out,
fighting,
look out.
she's
Come on.
fighting. Oh, yes. Think she's just done it. What do they say? 2 to 1. Yes. Do you know what my thought was, Ralph?
Yeah, tell me.
If Roan, the Swede, doesn't make her lift and Olsen does, there's only 4 kilos between them going into the final round, and Olsen could still come
sit,
back.
It's not done yet. It's not finished.
I'm just wondering if the jump to get the record with the second lift was too soon. Maybe she should have gone 2.22.5 and then gone for the record.
Yep.
This is a personal best for Carrie Carmichael. 165 kilos.
Oh,
Smashed
yes.
it.
Oh, yes.
I think that platform's going to need some remedial work overnight.
Yes, ready for
And we're
tomorrow.
still with the junior women.
Yeah, to come tomorrow. We got the seniors later on in the week.
We're going to have a couple of juniors going high threes, nearly
Outside,
400.
you told me to.
Yeah.
Clever, next week. Come on, nobody else. Support the lifters now, please. They are doing their best.
Smeskalova,
You can do that.
172.5.
Come on. Support them now.
12.5 kilo
Yeah,
jump.
a big
You can
jump.
do this. Come on, up. Look out.
Oh, wow.
easy.
Easy. That's a good lift.
3 wide lights.
172.5 still. Exactly.
Klaver from the Netherlands, 172.5. Well, her 162.5 is 10th. Third place at the moment is 180. That's Olsen. Anyone wanting a deadlift medal has to go over 180.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
Sophie,
possibly
go.
a lot more than that. But as things stand.
This lady here lifted well all day.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
3 whites, I would imagine,
That's
yes.
it.
So third for the podium is 422.5. That's Shevchenko. So anyone that wants to get in the podium would have to exceed that.
Yep.
Third on deadlift is 180.
Next lifter.
Now Jogina, PB 162.5. She equaled that in her first,
Gone
going
10.
up another 10.
Come on.
And using the hook grip, which is where you get the thumb and grip the thumb with the hand with fingers.
Yeah, come on.
No,
Give it too heavy
it's
to that.
not moving.
Sorry. It's stuck.
No, it's like it was magnetized to the floor.
No, yeah. 177.5.
Abigail McLean, 177.5. She's edging closer to where she needs to be for the deadlift medals. Her PB is 181, which she's presumably done setting a British record.
Followed in. McLean, great lift. Almost there. Next lifter.
So she is capable of going over 180. This will take her closer. Another with the hook grip.
Yes, see?
Yeah, come on. Up. Look
Keep
out.
working
Oh,
it.
that's good. That's
Yep.
good. And there's more there.
That's a good lift.
3 whites.
177, Isabel Alderson, Norway, bar loaded 1 minute.
Adolfson, 177.5.
Same weight.
Central, next lifter.
She's lighter than McLean. This would push her into 4th place. McLean down to 5th. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and it has
Give it
stalled.
too heavy.
Give her a round of applause. 190 kgs. Julia.
Now Shevchenko,
Ukraine.
2nd place in deadlift,
Starting the fight.
3rd place overall.
Bar loaded. Shevchenko.
190 kilos, a 10 kilo jump. Very easy 180.
It was, wasn't it?
I'd normally say 10 is a bit of a big jump, but
No,
it was
in
so
this, in
smooth.
this case, you gotta
Yeah.
say, very, very gettable.
Wilson. Next lifter.
Drop the hips
Come on. Up. Come on, up.
and hip through.
Oh, yes, that's good.
perfect. Perfect.
Great lifting from Shevchenko. Should be 3 white lights. Yes, it is.
Absolutely.
190 kg.
And she moves to 190 in the deadlift and 486. Sorry, no, 432.
Yeah.
This is Olsen, 190 kilos. Now she has a chance of getting this back,
You need to get
but
this
she
first.
must make this.
Absolutely. She
There's
must nail this
no
one.
option for her but to make this lift.
And then you're down to the final deadlift for the day to decide the winner. She's got it heatedly.
Oh, do
tell you
not count Vilma Olsen
No
out just
way.
yet.
No
What
way.
a great comeback.
No way.
Now, Ida Rohn, 228. This is a world deadlift record, junior deadlift record, a world junior total record. But if she's gone too soon, she may have opened the door to Olsen.
She may have done, but first of all, she needs this.
Oh, this is so dramatic. There are so many permutations here. And I'm just looking and seeing Abigail McLean has gone 190.
Yeah. Well, you find you have to go for it.
Well, if she wants a deadlift,
Yeah. 190, yeah.
she'd have to put it up to 192 actually
yeah.
to beat Shevchenko.
But she got 2 changes anyway.
Yeah. I'm just looking at lot numbers. McLean 17, Shevchenko 22. McLean has to go first. Shevchenko's already on 190, so 190 really is pointless, isn't it?
190.
Okay, here we go. World Junior Deadlift record. World Junior Total record. 2 world records in one lift. But the risk factor is high.
Can she take the title? What she needs is, this is a world record pull, 228 kilo.
It's going. No,
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 she missed
no,
it.
no.
Sorry.
And that is, from her point of view, that is exactly what I was worried about, Ralph.
Yeah, you said
The
it.
door is open to Olsen, who has more in the tank for sure.
Oh, she has
1 round to go.
190 was comfortable, so you think? Yeah, it's there.
Well, Olsen's gone
Yeah, 190.
192.5.
But again,
She
she
needs
can't-
to go
yeah.
195.
Yeah, she will make a change. The coach will make a change.
She needs to go over 500.
Yeah,
Rowan is already there.
because she got 500 already.
Yeah.
Correct.
And of course, even if she does, Rowan has another chance to pull it. But what Rowan cannot do is drop down.
No, she can't.
And my focus would have been on the title with lift 2 and the record on lift 3.
You call it? Keep working.
No, that's resting.
No, it's gone.
Give her a round of applause. Real good.
These lifters will be exhausted. They're giving their all. We're into final round deadlifts. It's a case of how much more they have to give.
Martin, I was thinking that the World Classic is in Sweden next year.
Yeah,
So these girls going to be fighting all over again.
should be fantastic.
This will be worth watching.
Kanapakaite, her final lift of the day, missed 150 last time. Can she find something extra? No, not.
Sorry, Einstein.
You know, maybe she could have done 149.5, but it was just too heavy. Now, Vilma, Estonia, 2 from 2. This for 155. We're just going to let the next half dozen lifts happen.
Yeah,
And then it
come
will
to the
really
big
build and
build-up.
build, and
The
Ralph and
final.
I might even raise our voices at some point. Helena Vilma, Estonia, final lift, 155.
Come on, Appa. Look out, look out.
Has she got it?
I don't think so. Hope I'm wrong. But no.
Sorry, no.
To be honest, my question is, how did she get one white?
Yeah.
Julia Lohui, Finland.
Tulia Lohuvi from Finland up next. 165 kilos.
An increase at 2.5.
Yeah.
From her second.
Rio, Finland.
And really, it doesn't get interesting until it gets to about 190.
About the 190 mark, yes.
And I think Abigail McLean is going to have to go 192 if she wants a deadlift medal.
And why not have a go? It's a
Nothing
final pull of the
nothing
day.
to lose.
Have to have a go. Hope the coach pick it. No.
Sorry. Give Julia a round of applause.
See, there's two on 190 already, Ralph, and McLean is heavier than both of them. She can't get a medal by doing 190.
Let's hope the coaches pick up on this.
Oh, I'm sure they will. Now, Malene Jonsen, 165 kilos. She is a physiotherapist.
Going for a total of 417.5 kg. Which is a good one. Come on, Malene.
No.
Sorry, give her a round of applause. No way. 172.5 kg.
Now, Jogina
Jogina.
missed 172.5 last time, taking it again. A very elegant, unflustered lifter.
Yes.
Maybe just needs to find a little bit more fire and anger for this last battle with the bar.
Just get mean. The word going. Get mean with the bar. Don't respect it. It won't respect you. Hook grip. Drop the hips down. Use the big muscle of the hip to drive the bar from the floor. No.
No.
Nothing there.
Sorry.
Again, too much upper body pull and not enough lower body drive. That's how it looked to me.
That's how it
Might
is.
be misreading it, but
That's how it is.
72.5
you take the slack out of the bar with the upper body, drive with the feet, and let everything work in unison. Carrie Carmichael, PB was 160 coming
Yes,
in.
this
This
is
will
good.
be huge for her.
7.5
Take it up to
kilo.
172.5.
7.5 kilo increase. The Irish are going mad at the back of us.
Listen to the
Yeah,
crowd.
good drive, she's
Oh,
got it.
she's done it as well. Let's just check. 3 white lights for Carrie Carmichael. She leaps into the arms of her coach. And we move on to Adolphson. Well, she missed 177.5 last time.
That's a good one.
Checking it again.
Yeah.
400 total. 407.
Yeah, just to give her a 407.5 kilo.
From Norway. Clover next
And a very respectable 5th place at the moment.
Well, she didn't get that close last time. Can she find something extra?
Yeah. Gonna have to
Isabel
really drop the hips
Adolphson.
down.
It's moving. She's coming up with it.
You know what?
Oh, yes, what a battle.
What a comeback.
3 white lights for Adolphson. Fabulous lifting.
What a comeback. Missed it, come back out. I'm going to
Well,
nail
this
it.
is Claver.
And she did.
180 kilos. McLean still not well. We've had a change and it's Shmeshkalova now next from Czechia. McLean sits on 190.
One loaded, 1 minute. Skalova, Czech Republic.
Yeah. She's going to need to go 192 at
She
least.
has to go 192.
At least to put pressure on. And the chance of the 2 Gullah brother missed.
That's a good one. She will pick up 405 in the total.
Well, McLean has actually dropped
She actually dropped
to
it,
185.
Yeah. No, maybe she thinks
They
she
obviously
can't pull it.
think 190's not there. They will have a good long talk about it.
Yeah, top, look out, look out, look out.
Oh, that's good, I think. Battled the bar up.
And
3
yes,
white lights.
Yes.
congratulations, well done. 182.5
And you can just
kg,
feel the
second
tension
one.
in the room
Literally.
building and building.
Followed in 1 minute. This is good.
This is clever.
I think you know she gave this. If she gets this, she got 9 for 9. 3 good squats, 3 good bench, and 3 good deadlift.
That's a good shout, Ralph.
That's a good day at the office.
It certainly is.
Very good technique. Dollar lift.
No.
Well, look a bit too far.
Get her around the little throw.
Yeah,
I think she just ran out of fight.
Absolutely.
It's exhausting.
Abigail
It's
McLean, very quick.
no Abigail McLean. She's dropped from 190 to 185. I just think she wants the best position she can get, Ralph,
Yeah.
rather than throw something away with a 192 that is.
It is the first
Yeah,
international.
I mean, fair enough, she was really battling 177. So another 7.5 kilos would be a big ask.
The total. Ulsson next week.
Give her a run 400.
Yeah, come on.
It's going.
Come on, look out.
No, no.
Look a bit too far. But she did well all day.
She certainly did.
Well,
She should be very proud of that performance.
Go away.
Now this
Trying
is
again for
Olsen,
next
Ralph.
year.
This is Olsen
Yeah.
going 195. If she gets this, she goes to 501. 1 kilo ahead of Roan.
1 minute.
And Roan will then have to pull a weight she couldn't pull last time.
Absolutely.
This is Vilma Olsen
This
to
is-
take the lead with her final lift of the day.
This could take the title.
Listen to the crowd.
This could take the title.
It would be a European total record as well. It's going, it's going, it's going. Oh, yes, she has pulled it. 3 white lights.
501.
And can Roan respond?
Can she respond?
Before that,
They got it
Shevchenko.
with 200, yeah.
Shevchenko.
200 kgs on the bar.
This would be for the silver medal. Well, she's gone 197.5.
197.5.
Yeah.
This would be for the silver medal in deadlift.
No.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
it
Roan
will.
gets
Yes,
the
yes, of course.
gold.
440.
Olsen is silver with 195 at a lighter body. No, it's a
Got,
she doesn't need the 197.5. She's lighter.
lighter. That's what I was thinking.
Why has she changed?
Well, she got down from 200 to 197.
No, she's.
Waiting for you.
Oh, she's come down.
Yeah, she's
Okay,
come down.
my
She's come
apologies. Yeah. Okay.
That's a good one. It's gonna
This-
be bronze medal in total, 440.
This is for deadlift silver. She's already safe in bronze
Yeah,
position overall.
Come on, Julia.
Drop the hips. Drive the bar. No.
No.
Too much.
So
No.
give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
Well, we've been going when, Ralph, since 4 o'clock. It's now 7:30, and the whole 3.5 hour competition comes down to this
Yep.
one lift.
This is for the European title.
If Ida Rowan
In
pulls
the
this,
the 72 kilo category.
she's the European champion.
So well,
If she doesn't
If she
get
doesn't,
it,
Olsen
she's
is the
lost it by
champion.
1 kilo.
If she pulls it, she's the world deadlift
Yeah.
record holder
By 7 kilos.
and the world total record holder. If she doesn't, she has to settle for no world records and a silver medal. What drama! Everything on this.
2 teammates. Really fighting it.
Sport
Head
at
to
the
head.
highest level.
Oh, for sure.
Sporting drama
For
at its
sure.
finest. Everything on this lift. No, no, it wasn't there. Oh, she should have gone probably
Yeah.
2:22 and a
She
half
went
second
too,
lift.
she went too fast, too soon.
Maybe
Yeah.
2:25.
Yeah.
Oh, Ralph, what drama!
Absolutely.
Any comments before we go off air?
Well, that was just super buckle. I think she made this slight mistake by not securing the gold medal first.
That's right.
She went for the world record, and I think that was a slight
The
mistake.
time to do that was the third.
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
third
she
time.
has lost by
Yeah.
1 kilo.
1 kilo.
If
Yeah.
she had gone 2:22.5 for a
Yeah.
second and made that, she would have forced Olsen to 1:97.5,
Which may
and
have
I'm
been
not
too much.
sure
Yeah.
if that might have been too much for
Yeah.
Olsen.
Could have been.
Oh,
But this is
could it have been any closer?
No closer.
Well-
1 kilo between two teammates
This
for the European title.
This is the athletics equivalent of a photo finish at the end of a marathon.
And these two girls could be also fighting in Sweden, in their home country, at the World Classic in June for the title of world champion.
Just to summarize, bronze medal in deadlift, Shevchenko. Silver medal in deadlift, Olsen. Gold medal in deadlift, Roan. And overall, with 4:32.5, the bronze medalist is Shevchenko.
Yeah.
With 500 kilos, the silver medalist is Roan. And with 501 kilos,
The European champion.
the gold medalist
Yeah.
is from Sweden, Vilma Olsen.
Absolutely fantastic.
Well, I don't know what else to say.
There's
I've
nothing else to
really,
say.
all I can say is I hope you've enjoyed this at home.
We certainly
keep
have.
saying, can the drama get any better?
I think it can.
And it does.
It can every time.
And if you join us again tomorrow at 10 a.m. local time for the junior men, 83 kilos,
That should
I'm
be good.
sure the drama will
Oh.
notch up
I
yet
think
again.
it will. I think it will.
Please stay with us for the medal ceremony. We're going to close now from the commentary box. Hope you've enjoyed another fantastic day's lifting here in Conus. And until 10 o'clock tomorrow, from myself and from Ralph Farquharson, see you then. Bye for now.
Bye. Absolutely.
63 kilogram class. Thank you. The people who will hand over the medals will be the EPF President, Mr. Arnold Wallström from Norway, together with the IPF President, Mr. Gaston Perage, Luxembourg. So we are starting with a medal ceremony for the squads. Bronze medal go to Ukraine and Sofia Rud on 145 kilogram. Silver medal goes to Italy and Sara Naldi 150 kilogram. Gold medal in squad goes to Russia and Kesina Perevusova 160 kilogram. Photos. Thank you. Спасибо. And for the bench press, the bronze medal goes to Denmark and Lene Wollesen, 90 kilo. Silver medal goes to Lithuania, Egna Tura Kivitskoite, 92.5. And the gold medal goes to Norway and Katrine Sundal Halle, 95 kilo. Photos. Thank you. And for the deadlifts, bronze medal goes to Italy and Sara Naldi, 175 kilo. Silver medal goes to Ukraine and Sofia Rud, 177.5. And the gold medal goes to Great Britain and Moa Wigner, 180. Photos. Thank you. Спасибо. For the total, bronze medal goes to Great Britain and Moa Wigner, 407.5. Silver medal goes to Russia and Kesina Perevusova, 410. And the gold medal and European champion from Ukraine, Sofia Rud, 412.5. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Ukraine. photos. Yeah. Spasiba, thank you. Music maestro. All right, give all the girls a round of applause.
I'm learning. What do I?
So we like to see all 14 lifters in the 72 kilogram class. All 14 lifters in the 72. 14.
Yes, yes, I know. But would it be possible that you are as good who has passed exam on Saturday instead of me?
Of course. Yeah, no problem.
I will come up in the morning and
Okay.
organize everything. And just
I have a small changes also for Thursday. I will. No problem. No problem. I will change it.
Here they come. Give a round of applause, please. Once again, the people who will hand over the medals is European Powerlifting Federation's president, Mr. Arnold Wahlström from Norway, together with the IPF president, Mr. Gaston Parage from Luxembourg. So the medals for the squat. Bronze medal goes to Norway and Malene Johansen, 165 kilo. Silver medal goes to Sweden, Ida Rönn, 177.5. And the gold medal goes to Vilma Olsson, Sweden, 190 kilo. Photos and thank you. Tack för det. The medals in the Venice French. Bronze medal goes to Ukraine, Yulia Shevchenko, 92.5 kilo. Silver medal goes to Sweden and Ida Rönn, 102.5. And the gold medal goes to Sweden and Vilma Olsson on 160. For record, of course. Photos.
Photo, please. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you. In deadlifts, bronze medal goes to Ukraine and Yulia Shevchenko, 190 kilo. Silver medal goes to Sweden, Vilma Olsson, 195. And the gold medal goes to Sweden, Ida Rönn, 220. I was also a record. Thank you. Tack. Spasiba. And for the total, bronze medal goes to Ukraine and Yulia Shevchenko, 432.5. Silver medal goes to Sweden, Ida Rönn, 500 kilo. And the European champion, Vilma Olsson, Sweden, 501. The new record in the total. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand up for the national anthem of Sweden? Music maestro. Here they come, around